bad feeling about this.
Welcome to Touhyville.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
I'll juice you up.
No matter what anybody tells you, words and ideas can change the world.
Welcome, my friend, to the show that never ends.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Touhyville with Steve Touhy and Cheryl Touhy.
Yeah, that's just too much Touhy, isn't it?
Atomic batteries to power, turbines to speed.
Roger, ready to move out.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. There behind the glass has a real blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Don't get your money's worth. Radio show. It happened out. You gotta see the show. It's a rock and roll. You gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
Welcome to Touhyville for the 7th day of August, 2025. Happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome to the amusement park for your mind, the carnival for your cranium, the holiday for your head. I would be your host, Steve Touhy. Joining me for all the fun, Cheryl Touhy. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. So, I don't know that I'm going to do anything about it, but I think maybe I should probably do a little something about it. Right before the show started, I had to get up, run and grab my coffee, and run back while the show was opening because I wasn't prepared. I feel like I'm quasi out of breath and I can feel my heart pumping. Just from that little bit of running.
I know. I feel that way when I go up and down a flight of stairs.
I had to take a breath, like to get like air into my lungs, like to go, okay.
Yeah.
Like I could, just to woof.
Yeah, I always think about what a stress test would be like. Like getting on the treadmill or when they're, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, because like I think about my dad taking the stress test, like, because they have him do that to see how his heart's going. And I'm going, but truth be told, he's in his 70s and he exercises more than I do. Now, to him, exercise is to get up and walk up and down the gangway along the side of the house.
Mm-hmm.
So I say he exercises more than I do, but do I get the same amount of walking done in a day anyway? Because he does that because when he's not doing that, he's just sitting in the house.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. That said, I should probably do something.
Yeah,
about the idea that just running to the next room to get my coffee, is breathtaking, So, because really walking Ace is about probably as much as he walks when he does his exercise. So I do some walking. I have a step counter on my phone. I just never pay attention to it.
I don't. And
everyone
get me started on that whole nonsense. It drives me crazy.
Okay, so
I got my steps in. I can't, because I used to have that on my phone.
Yeah,
I'd be like, "Congratulations, you're at 8,000 steps." Listen, I haven't looked at this thing. I just walk to and from the bathroom. I don't know what. Like, well, I don't like the steps. It drives me crazy.
Really?
Yeah, it's one of those things. Like, yeah. And thank God I don't have very many friends that are like, I got my steps in.
Yeah.
It drives me nuts.
That's funny.
It does. It's like,
because every once in a while, usually like when we were doing the fair and stuff like that, it would pop up like a notification would pop up and go, hey, you hit your goal, which is like, I forget. Like,
yeah,
I think I set my goal at like 6,000 when I started it.
Okay.
And this was a couple years ago. And I know they say you're supposed to do 10,000.
I thought it was like 10,000 or 11,000, but I was like, ugh, enough.
Yeah. But mine it's there. I never take it off, but I don't really look at it, but it's on my phone. I could probably. All right. Now this is funny. So I just went to open my step counter.
And now I was going to say, and now it's hearing your voice talk about it.
No. An ad came up for KFC.
Wouldn't you rather be eating this? Yes.
I mean, tell me they're not
Thank
targeting
you
me.
for understanding me, my phone. I love you.
Listen, I know you're checking your steps, but you don't really want to walk, do you? You'd rather
No, I
you'd
don't.
rather
Thank you.
you'd rather have
Thanks for
fried-
talking me out of it.
You'd rather have fried chicken.
Hop in your car now. Yeah.
See, but
That's funny, though. That is funny.
But here, it says I've already got 446 steps. Like today.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot more than I would have thought.
Yeah, but you walk the dog.
But that's only when I have my phone. Like my running that I didn't even have my phone with me. So that didn't even count.
Right. But you walked the dog.
Yeah.
You know.
So that took 400 and
I would
something
think
steps.
so.
All right. I'll take it. Not against it.
That's why I'm like, whatever. Do you know what I don't understand? Yes, I do normal. Like normally I walk.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get it. Sometimes I don't. And I know at some point, like I'm going to have to include the working out thing or getting moving thing. Because it's the one part when Doc talks to me about everything. Wanda will be like, "Are you active?" And I'm like, "We were fine up until this point." You know what I mean? I'm just getting over the fact that before I put my keys down, you want me to hop on a scale and I get like grumpy grump. That should not be the welcome to anything.
Right.
To me. I mean, come on. Like, just like when you're dating someone, you don't like jump in bed.
I don't ask them to get on a scale on the first date. That's
like going, how about sleep with me? You haven't done anything yet. I don't even know if I like you.
No, that's fine. I'm saying, but I would still not ask them to get on a scale.
That's why I'm saying it's even worse. So then you go to a new doctor, and the first thing they do, they don't even hi. They don't even know your name yet, and you're stopping at the scale. This is not good. Let me put my stuff down. Then let me take everything off. Meaning, I'm going to your scale in like a 2-piece.
Yeah, well, the problem is you will go to the doctor and wear shoes that each weigh 3 pounds. You have Kiss gym shoes on, you know. Yeah.
Right. But I don't do that when I'm going to weigh.
Right.
Nope. No. So because you're doing this to me before I even get to a room and get to know you and like you for at least 3 minutes. Now I'm going to stand there and I'm going to strip off everything and it's going to be a big clump and I'm going to need your help carrying it to the room.
Which is also what I asked Cheryl to do on our first date.
Right?
Take everything off.
Take everything off. I mean, seriously.
Listen, this is how we get to know each other.
Get to know each other a little bit before.
That said, I think it was Dr. Nikki, I don't know if it was this week or last week, said that she finally got her husband.
She does the steps too. I just dawned on me.
Well, she doesn't do the steps, but that they go walking. They go for a walk together.
She counts steps.
Oh, does she? Okay.
Yep.
All right. So, but they go for a walk.
Yeah.
And I've thought about that too. That it'd be cool for us to, like, whenever I see or think of the idea of people going for a walk, I think of older people. And I know I shouldn't, because more and more younger people are going for walks just for exercise. But I think that would be great for us.
And I just think I'm going to walk the dog and then go back to what it is I'm doing.
Listen,
because I see the guy who did the trivia at
Dan.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Dan walks with like 2 or 3 ladies sometimes, like and they look like they're having fun and they're having conversations. And then let's say I'm driving home, I'll see him like 5 blocks up the road and I'm like, okay, this is kind of a big walk. And then I go, oh yeah. Because I didn't know Dan from anything or whatever it is. Someone told me he was a coach and I go, okay, you lost me. That's all. He's supposed to be walking.
I think he's the
and he's supposed to like it. There you go. Yeah. So he doesn't count. For a minute he did, because he's always like walking and waving and whatever it is. Seems like a nice enough guy. Then I learn he's a track coach and I go, okay, I can't count him in motivation for me because he's here and I'm like proud that I got out of bed this morning.
Yeah, I'm not even saying it just from an exercise standpoint, because listen, you've met me. I'm not the exerciser.
Yeah.
I'm not in
Yeah.
for it. But I do kind of like the idea of you and I put Ace on a leash, and I'm not saying miles.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying like you take him on walks like this. Like you'll go all the way to the park and
I go
back,
to the pool and yeah.
But I see people go through the cemetery and stuff,
Yeah.
and just the idea of a walk. One, it's healthy for us.
Uh-huh.
Two, we go for a walk with our phones in our pockets and we just chit chat,
Yeah.
and without any distraction. I think it would be good.
It would be good. And in the cemetery, it would be good because one of the top 3 habits of highly effective people is to walk in nature every day.
I think
at least 20 minutes.
I think you're going to say being in the cemetery would be good because there's a good chance that I would
Because
fall
then
down.
I'm dead. Right. Then I'm dead and I don't care about this Narishkite anymore.
It was just a thought.
Yay.
All right. So Julie says,
by the way, there is no exercise in heaven. It's confirmed. There are no tears.
Mm-hmm.
So the rabbis would say,
Mm-hmm.
since there are no tears in heaven, then there's no workout.
No, that's
and
fine.
lots of chocolate cake.
It's all chocolate cake. Now, of course, hell is chocolate cake up on the table with no milk and you can't reach it.
Right. It's like, it's one of those, like,
that's
just a little bit away.
Yep. Julie says, good morning, Steve and Cheryl. Have a fantastic day. First day of school.
No.
Today. Yep.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Today's back to school. And Anna says, good morning. Good morning, Anna. Have a great day.
I'm still in shock. Good morning, Anna. And I can't believe first day of school.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little bit.
At least for Rensselaer. I don't know if it's all over the place, but
I'm trying to. We should get somebody like in the education system to explain to us why they're having kids go back to school in summer. When did they get out? April?
I don't know. I thought it was May or June, end of May, early June. I thought so. Yeah. So you really get June, July. I mean, it's August 7th.
That's what I'm saying. You don't get any time.
Mm-hmm. I know. It's crazy.
Yeah. It is good for working parents, though. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Maybe that's
because that schedule when they're not on is like, where are you at? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Am I going to let you go to the park? What's happening? Who's watching you? Where? Yeah.
Which is not how it was when we were kids.
No, my parents would just say, leave and make sure you're home for dinner.
Right. They would go to work. They would, so.
And they didn't feel guilty about it, I don't think. I mean, my parents aren't alive to ask, but I don't think
my parents were worried about it. We'd play in the pool.
So Julie Lewis says May 22nd is their last day. So that's kind of early, sort of, because that's even before Memorial Day, right?
May to June to July. That's still only 2 weeks, 2 months and 2 weeks, like 2.5 months.
Plus,
not even
May
a full 3 months
can be caca weather. So the kids aren't like, it's not beach weather in May. I couldn't even open up my pool when I had a pool until July. July 4th weekend was it, or I was just dumping chemicals to dump chemicals because I had no heater.
Yeah. But I feel like 3 months. You need 3 months.
Yeah. What are we in a rush for?
I don't know. But
I don't know. Summer for me is ice cream trucks, kids running around on those razor thingies, zipping to and from past the window. I like all that.
Yeah.
But you do remember how exciting it was to start school?
No.
You got your trapper
Never
keeper.
felt that way.
You're kidding.
Never, ever, ever was I excited to go back to school.
I was always, and truth be told, if I won the lottery tomorrow and I didn't have to work full time, I would open up a home for a shelter, and then I would go back to school full time. And I wouldn't be taking classes to do anything specific. Like I'm like, oh, I'm going to go back and get my real estate license. No, I'm going to take photography, and then I'm going to go buy an expensive camera and just take pictures. And then I'm going to take art, because Lord knows I can't do anything but draw a stick figure. Then I'm going to take some finance things, so I actually balance my checkbook once in my entire life. Then I'm going to do all the things. I'm going to feed myself. I'm going to take Bible classes. I'm probably going to take one in Revelations because that's my least favorite book other than Job. So I really want to actually like
really
it.
thought this through.
Mm-hmm. My bucket list would be a really weird bucket list.
Yeah, I've noticed.
It'd be go to Costa Rica and take a class in calligraphy.
Mm-hmm.
I love to learn stuff I don't know how to do and then surprise myself with that I could actually be good at this. Not do it, but actually not look like I should have been a doctor with my signature.
Yeah, I did not look forward to going back to school. Did not like it. I love the time off.
How? Did your parents let you pick out like your book bag and your lunchbox and your thermos and your
right? And you know what all that meant?
Ruler.
That I had to bring it to school.
Yeah.
No, when I was at home, I didn't need a lunchbox. I didn't need a thermos. I would go to the little store. I would get candy. I would get sandwiches. And then I would go back and play. Play was what I wanted to do.
Right, but that's recess.
We didn't have recess.
I'm sorry, what?
We didn't have recess. Mm-hmm.
Okay, cue the music. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. There's no, you didn't have recess.
Mm-hmm.
Did you not have a jungle gym?
Catholics hate the recess.
Catholics hate freedom. No, right. The Catholics don't like to play with each other.
Mm-hmm.
No. How did you jump rope? How did you like?
Yeah, gym class once a week. That was it.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Once a week?
Mm-hmm. Once a week, half your day was so there was 3 classes.
Isn't that against the rules? I thought we had to have gym class at least once a day.
I just asked you if you wanted to go for a walk and you thought I was crazy.
Right, because I did it all when I was younger. I did a lifetime of it every day.
Yeah, no, once a week. So there was 3 classes. And so one class would go to art, one class would go to music, one class would go to gym, and then they would switch. And then switch. And that was our half a day. And then the rest of the other half a day was like schoolwork.
First of all, how many kids did you have that they just switched like that? And second of all,
each class had 25 to 30.
Okay. So you had like 5 teachers.
Well, we had three classes, 3 teachers, and then there was an art teacher, a music teacher, and a gym teacher, for the rest of the school. But
so graduating class for you had how many students?
Well, if there was 3 classes, maybe 100, maybe.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
More kids than I did. My graduating class I thought was 40.
Oh no. Mm-hmm. High school or grammar school?
Oh, grammar school.
Yeah, this is grammar school I'm talking about. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but we didn't have recess. We went to school and you just went to your school classes. Now, up until, I want to say 4th grade, maybe 3rd grade, you didn't change classes. Like you just stayed in the same classroom the whole day. And then after that, you would switch. But yeah, we had gym once a week. We didn't have recess. Julie says, I'm going to miss my little sidekick today. Paisley is awake and excited to wear those new clothes and shoes.
Yes.
LOL. That's great. I'm not knocking the excitement.
And
I
Paisley's
just didn't have
such a peanut. We met her at we met them all. They're the tie-dye crew.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Nice.
Yep.
So I just didn't like school
pictures?
at all.
Did your parents take pictures of you, like with your backpack and everything all crisp on your way out?
I don't think so. Back then it was cameras. Like I don't think we,
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'm thinking me. I need to think about whether or not my parents took a picture.
Yeah,
I just know we used to have class pictures and they were the worst. I was like, you can that?
And that's what my parents used to have. So you walk into my parents' house, there's, you walk in the door and to the right, there was a wall.
Yeah.
And that's where my sister and my picture, 8x10, every year, the class picture, it was there every year. And there was a time when my mom finally took the frame down and it had all of them in, like it just one went in front of the other.
One in front of the other, in front of the other, in front of the other. That's really how all I have left of, I think, the pictures that, because they were all hidden behind. Yeah. Then they were all god awful.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I remember one year
awful.
when it was the big thing was it was like it was almost like a mugshot, but it was one facing forward, and then another one was like more of like a half, like one was a headshot, and then next to it was like a half shot of you like on a chair, but there was like this like faded
shadow,
this
like
thing
a shadow
that was big in the Haiti.
Yeah.
It was
They
like
were all proud
they
of
just
themselves.
discovered that year, and it was all the pictures had that. And I remember that one so much because that was like the year that I had braces, and so it was like just this smile full of metal, and it was just yeah. Yeah.
And they were so expensive. Do you remember?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oof.
I did not like school, even grammar school. It was fine. I mean, at least grammar school, there was girls. You know what I mean? So, and I liked girls from like I never went through the girls have cooties stage. I liked girls when I was in kindergarten. I came home telling my mom, like, this girl's cute, and I like to,
Did you try kissing a girl when you were like in
like 7,
second grade?
Probably.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And starting in first grade, I had a crush on my teacher. So it was like, so yeah. So I was like, I was into girls right away.
They could write a sitcom about you.
I was listen, and it's funny because later I found out that teacher, she worked during the day as a school teacher and at night as a cocktail waitress. And I thought, that was for a while, that was my type there. Yeah.
That's so funny.
So,
and see, I loved school from the beginning to the end. Loved it.
High school too?
Always.
Oh, hated
loved school
with a capital H. Hated high school. All boys. Well, first was a Catholic school, then I switched schools to a Christian Brothers school. So yeah.
See, we were separated for all our Hebrew classes till 1. So it was girls.
So 1 in the afternoon.
1 in the afternoon.
Okay.
Then from 1 to 5:30 was all secular classes, and then we were with the boys, and then came basketball practice, all this other stuff, like
Yeah. So here's the other thing. So you went to school till 5:30.
Yeah.
For school
most
part.
nights I wasn't home till 8:30.
But I'm saying just the school part, because the extracurriculars were your choice. But the school part went till 5:30?
5:30.
Okay. So we were done by 2:15. So we didn't need recess. Our recess was we were out of school. Go do what you want.
Wow. Yeah, I must have just had a double workload because it was Hebrew and because it was Hebrew language.
Well, plus
Bible.
Your parents said they didn't want you at home.
Come on. Whatever.
Might have been the opposite though. If you were going to basketball practice after that and coming home at 8:30 at night, so you'd leave the house at what, 7:30?
I'd leave the house at prayer was at 7:15. Because we
at school. Okay, so you were at school
7:30 maybe.
Yeah, 12-13 hours.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
but that's why everybody became like your rabbis became your like my rabbis were my family. Like I stayed overnight at a lot of times at their houses with the crew and all that stuff. Yeah, and I did the same thing. When I had my students,
they kind of frowned upon that at the Catholic Church,
right?
With the priests and the altar boys and the staying over. They were
how I got so when I worked at Maine Township Jewish Congregation as a teacher, I think it was 22 students. I want to say all but 2 came for the Sabbath weekend. So they came before sundown, got dropped off, got picked up after an hour after sundown Saturday night. And the boys slept in the dining room and the girls slept in the living room. And I walked, because you can't drive on the Sabbath, I walked all those kids to and from synagogue together.
Wow. Yeah, crazy.
And I had go-go boots. So I was always like, we should call Ame one time. One of my students now has kids.
Yeah.
And her kids look exactly like she did when she was my student. So it freaks me out.
Yeah.
But yeah. But yeah, I would not even attempt that today for legal reasons.
Right.
Like, I'm not
That's
putting
what I'm
myself
saying.
in that.
But even back then, they were going to do it. So, all right, I got to fly through these here. Today's beach party day, National IPA Day.
You don't like IPAs?
I do not like IPAs. I just looked it up and it says they're known for their hoppiness, bitterness, and a lot of times a little higher alcohol content. So yeah,
I don't like bitter food either.
yeah.
When people are like,
or
"Ooh, it's
coffee,
bitter,"
or
yeah. No.
Lighthouse Day, Sea Serpent Day,
Hmm.
particularly preposterous packaging day.
It's Mr. P Day.
Wow, particularly preposterous packaging day.
Okay.
Purple Heart Day. My dad has a Purple Heart. Raspberries and Cream Day, and Professional Speakers Day, which I would say is what we do for a living. So there you go. Richie says, good morning to you both on this great Thursday. God bless. Thank you, Richie. You too. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back, and then we got to get into the poll question and stuff. So we
You need
really
to
took
say
a long time
Richie's
here.
thing like with all caps. Richie's an all cap guy.
He is. There's a couple of people that comment all caps, So,
Love it.
So also, Richie, I think you have a prize here, so don't forget about it.
Yeah, up on the door.
Yeah. So don't forget to prize one. We'll be back.
Find new ones with Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland. It's all the same great people that you've worked with for years with new ownership. They're getting new inventory daily. Now is a fantastic time to get to Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland for your new car, truck, or SUV. Plus, their great service department ensures a smooth ride every time. Drive home in a Chevy today and become part of the Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland family. Their commitment goes beyond just selling cars. It's all about community service and ensuring your ride is as unique as you. Visit Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland.com. Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland. Find new roads.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brook, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services. Whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care, each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
Recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Home Improvement Guru. We're in the lightning round. The winner of this round will be the grand prize winner. So let's go. What hardware store has been serving Rensselaer and the surrounding area with the goal of being your one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs since 1987? Bill.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Who has a great selection of name brand hand and power tools, paint, plumbing supplies, doors, and windows? Susie.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer?
Correct. Our final question. If you call 219-204-2140 when you're looking for help with a project, they can refer you to the right person for the job. Joe.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Looks like we're out of time, but with Kim's Hardware and Lumber, you're always a winner because from the roof to the basement, Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer has you covered. Open 7 days a week.
Eat up, buddy. It's almost time for school.
You take charge of your home. You take charge of your work. Don't forget to take charge of your gut health too with Nature Made Probiotics. Nature Made has clinically studied probiotics that work with your digestive tract's natural bacteria, so you won't miss a beat in your daily routine. Find us in the vitamin aisle. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
It's back to school season, and Clorox is donating 2 million disinfecting wipes to classrooms across America. Because back to school means things can get a little bit messy. Just ask second grade teacher Mr. Torres.
Put me and just one Clorox wipe on a team, we can take on crayon smudges, sticky fingerprints on every surface, sneezes on the door handle, juice box explosion by the sink, snack crumbs, and don't even get me started on the bathroom passes.
Clorox disinfecting wipes, teacher's #1 wipe.
Think about it. Bathroom passes.
Clean feels good. Based on unit sales data.
Hey, it's Crash Gladys from Speed Freaks. Are you still paying full price for gas? Stop leaving money behind. Get real cash back every time you fill up with the free Upside app. Simply download the free Upside app in the App Store or Google Play right now and start earning cash at the pump today. Use limited time promo code SUMMER and get an extra 25 cents back per gallon on your first fill up. Listeners are making $200 to $300 a year just from buying the gas they already needed. Don't wait. Download the free Upside app now and use promo code SUMMER to redeem your 25 cent per gallon bonus. That's promo code SUMMER. Yeah, at first I thought it was too good to be true, but it's completely legit. Plus, you can cash out anytime. Don't let this offer drive on by. Download the free Upside app now by using limited time promo code SUMMER. That's promo code SUMMER for a limited time 25 cents per gallon bonus. Offers vary by user and location. Go to upside.com for terms and conditions.
Hey, it's okay if you whip out the air guitar. Just not while you're driving. From WLQI, The Q. Touhyville. 2 Tuohys. That's a lot of Toohy.
Are you awake?
Yeah.
What day is it?
Throwback Thursday.
Throwback.
Throwback.
Throwback Thursday.
A bit of a throwback.
You know, throwback.
Thursday?
What does that mean? It's more fun?
Oh, okay.
It's Thursday and tomorrow's Friday.
Come on, start this thing.
Let's put on a show.
Let's make it our best show ever. What is this?
Showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville, Stephen Show with you. Good morning. It is Thursday already. Holy mackerel. Portions of the show is running brought to us by our friends over at the Rensselaer Farmers Market. You know, they're going to be out with all the good veggies and meat and tchotchkes and decorations and all kinds of good stuff on Saturday at the Rensselaer Farmers Market. Make your plans to head out there.
And tomorrow we give away steak burgers from Culp Farms, which we love their pork burgers.
Right.
So steak burgers this time.
Yeah.
And from Verdant Leaf Farms, the buns and microgreens.
Yeah. So
someone's going to have a delicious dinner.
Nice dinner. Yeah. So that's all at the Farmers Market in Rensselaer. Make your plans to head out there on Saturday. Also want to mention Cripsy Head Start. Visit KIRPC.net. Get your child enrolled year-round. Children ages 3 to 5 in Newton, Jasper, and Pulaski counties. That's Cripsy Head Start, KIRPC.net, or Cripsy KIRPC Head Start on Facebook as well. Okay, let's go take a look at our poll question from yesterday fairly quickly, and then we'll move into today's poll question. We'll probably get a little more into today's poll question after the break. We talked yesterday about what is something unhygienic, but everyone seems to do anyway. We really dove into a bunch of them yesterday, so I think that was that was a fun topic. But turns out a lot of us
are gross.
Do some things that you probably
are completely disgusting.
Probably shouldn't do.
Don't shake our hands.
Yeah.
Don't hug us. Nothing.
Coughing or sneezing into your hand and not into your elbow or shoulder. So meaning you should, go like this.
Well, I do that. I go achoo, but my chew is like a sprinkler system.
Yeah. So I do this all the time. Jody says letting their animals lick their face all the time.
Oh, on
all
that note, okay. I let my dog eat my food.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So I don't have a problem if I have ice cream. I'll just go like this as long as it's not chocolate and have him lick and then go right back and lick myself.
My dad used to do that with our cat.
Because he's your animal. He's your pal.
So our cat would get up on the back of his lazy boy the way Ace would do with me, or still does with me. And my dad would be eating an ice cream cone.
And then he
would just, and the cat would lick it, and then he'd go right back. Yeah. I don't know that I have that in me. I don't know that I've ever done that.
You've never given Ace a lick of your ice cream cone?
I don't know that I've ever had an ice cream cone when I've been around Ace. I don't know that it's ever even been a thing. And usually, if I'm going to have ice cream, then I'm going to make like a sundae or a banana split. And then I would always give him his ice cream, and he loved it. He would eat it there on the floor.
Got separate plates in our house and stuff for stuff. We know better than to like just keep the food on our plate.
For sure.
We cut up stuff real small for him, and he eats what we do.
Absolutely. Danielle says wipe nose with the back of their hand. Yeah, I gotta go get a Kleenex or a napkin or something. Yeah. So so there's so many. There's so many. Brian says not washing your hands in the bathroom.
Okay,
yeah.
that's got to top the list for
Yeah.
me.
He says he called someone out at he says I called out the Menards worker the other day and I was drying my hands off. I said we were walking out and I said, dude, are you serious? You're nasty and didn't even wash your hands and you work here. His response was, I work in the yard. What? Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Kim says not washing your hands before eating. Wearing your shoes in the house. We talked about that yesterday. Oh, so many. So, all right. Here's what I want to do because we're behind in the time. So I want to take a break. Then we're going to come back, talk about this thing with United Airlines yesterday, get into our poll question and what's happening for today. So just hang in there. We'll be right back.
Weather is brought to you by Bozeman Oil.
Today, mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 87. Tonight, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 4 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a low around 69. Friday, a 10% chance of showers and thunderstorms before 7 a.m. Mostly sunny and windy with a high near 88. Friday night, mostly clear with a beautiful breeze and a low around 70. Saturday, great weather for the 50th annual Touch of Dutch. Sunny with a high near 90. Saturday night, mostly clear with a low around 71.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Find new roads with Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland. It's all the same great people that you've worked with for years with new ownership. They're getting new inventory daily. Now is a fantastic time to get to Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland for your new car, truck, or SUV. Plus, their great service department ensures a smooth ride every time. Drive home in a Chevy today and become part of the Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland family. Their commitment goes beyond just selling cars. It's all about community service and ensuring your ride is as unique as you. Visit Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland.com. Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland. Find new roads.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
Another season in DeMott is going out of business, and now's your chance to save big. All merchandise is currently 15% off except bereavement items. Furniture, bodices, fixtures, everything is priced to move. Discover home decor, candles, garden accents, men's grooming must-haves, charcuterie items, women's clothing, jewelry, forever flowers, unique patches, and more. All sales are final, so don't wait. Visit another season before it's too late. 605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. When it's gone, it's gone.
What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening.
All right, we'll jump right into what's happening. Microsoft hit a $4 trillion market valuation. Yet, Bill Gates still insists on saving money by cutting his own hair. A hospital parking garage charged a woman in Los Angeles $8,000 for a 45-minute visit. Mm-hmm. Fortunately, she was in the right place for a heart attack. She was able to get taken care of right there. A little joke multiple choice for you here. Okay. The Prime Minister of Sweden is under fire for admitting he A, uses AI, B, cheated on his taxes, or C, hires other people to build his IKEA furniture. Sweden. Yeah. There's a new trend of people taping mouths shut to get more sleep. Okay,
Ooh.
let's not give Cheryl any ideas before vacation. Okay,
Oh.
that's.
Isn't it?
I would think that'd be bad. Yeah. A new study shows trees contain more than 1 trillion different bacteria, fungi, and viruses. The only place with more of those things is a Walmart bathroom.
I was wondering whose bathroom we were gonna.
And lastly, the MTV Video and Music Awards have added a country category for the first time ever. Wow. That's crazy. MTV still has Video and Music Awards? Wow. They don't show videos, but they have the video awards. So, all right. So, yesterday, no, I was about to say something happened at O'Hare, but it wasn't just O'Hare. The FAA.
Yeah, it was all the hubs.
Yeah. Issued a ground stop for United Airlines. Technology issue called all United Airlines flights. Get all the ads out of my way so
And
I can read the story.
I don't know why, but it makes, I mean, I do know why. It makes the hair stand on any time I remember stop is 9/11.
Well, that's what I was
so
thinking. Yeah.
I'm always, because I called down to you because I was already upstairs when I saw it, and I went, okay, breaking news. Like, this is not good.
Happened. It's not the first time it's happened with United for technology.
And did they explain what the technology are?
Let's see. I didn't get that far. According to an alert on the FAA's website, flights destined for Chicago were halted at airports at approximately 6:30 yesterday. Okay. The ground delay came in response to a technology issue United Airlines said caused an outage in the system that houses information about each flight and communicates that the airline uses, like those that calculate weight and track flight information or flight times. The outage was not related to cybersecurity, began just after 5 p.m., United Airlines spokesperson said. As of 8:45, United flights departing from O'Hare were delayed an average of 120 minutes, so 2 hours, according to the FAA. Just before 9 p.m. Central Time, the company said that the underlying issues had been resolved and that they're beginning to work through the backlog of flights to get travelers moving again. A ground stop remained in effect at Chicago's O'Hare Airport, along with the airports in Newark and Denver. So it remained in effect even overnight. So if you were there, you were stuck in Chicago?
Yeah.
Oof. Wow. All right. So, yeah. So then you looked it up because you said some of the people that were in the air when this happened, they were able to land, but then were stuck on the tarmac.
Yeah. If they had already taken off, they could
Continue. Okay.
What they couldn't do is actually park and deplane.
Okay.
And then, according to the Traveler's Bill of Rights, they could remain on the tarmac for 3 hours without compensation to a flyer.
They could, but do they? I mean, you don't think they'd give them anything? You know?
Oh, no. I've traveled many times and gotten stuck, and they've canceled flights, and you're on your own.
Wow.
Absolutely. No, they don't care. The 2 times they canceled my flight and didn't have anything else going out, I had to get a hotel room. Or you can sit in a nice chair and wait till your flight 12 hours from now.
Am I crazy? Or didn't they used to they'd put you up in a hotel like they would?
That's what I remembered because that happened to me in college one time. And I got stuck in the connecting city.
Now, the only time that my flight ever got canceled, I was probably 13, 14 years old. My sister and I had flown on our own to Florida to go see my grandparents.
Wow, your parents let you fly on your own? You so 13, you were born in 74, so that's 87.
87, 88. Yeah.
Okay.
So I remember, I remember it fondly because it was called The Summer My Parents Smiled. Because
oh my gosh.
No. So we would go down to visit my grandparents, but remember back then, our parents took us all the way to the gate.
Right.
And our grandparents were there at the gate when we walked off. So the only time we were alone was on the plane.
Correct.
You know?
Yeah.
Once we had a layover when it happened, you know. And so we had to get off the plane, sit there, and then get back on the plane.
Mm-hmm.
But which is probably not safe. I don't think that was good, you know.
Yeah.
And so that said, I remember our flight getting canceled coming home, and we had to spend an extra day in Florida. So as a kid, right? That's what I mean. Yeah. So we were just like, because the biggest hassle was that we had to wait around the airport for like 2 hours before they canceled it.
Yeah.
You know, and my grandparents lived about 40 minutes to an hour from the airport.
So
it was but still back. We went to sleep, our suitcase for a day. You know, we got up, we went to the pool. It was at night, so we had the same flight just 24 hours later. You know, something ever. So anyway, so that said, that led us to our poll question today. With that happening, do you feel air travel has gotten less safe, you know, after all the stuff with Boeing and technology things happening now? Yes, and it affects. Yes, but not enough to change if I'll fly. And no, not really. I don't feel like it's gotten less safe. So head to our Facebook page, answer the poll question, let us know your thoughts, and we'll dive into more stuff. We got to take our break. We got Frank with sports, Find the Big Deal with Strack and Van Til, and so many things to get into this morning. I want to see if you're aware of a fashion trend that's coming. Also,
that's coming. Or that's it.
Yeah, I don't want to. It's here. It's here, okay. But it's here. So it's actually the return of a fashion thing. So and then also a story about whether or not parents are becoming too obsessive about their kids. So we're going to dive into that as well. So stick around.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today. When their country asked them to serve, they served their country. Now it's our turn to support our veterans. Make your plans now to Operation Restoring Hope Music Festival, Saturday, August 16th in Goodlands Foster Park. The mission of this day-long music festival is Newton Veterans Assistance Fund that provides assistance to veterans and their families in Jasper that are facing financial help. Starts with a pancake at 8 a.m., followed by a motorcycle to honor our military heroes. Gates open at 1:30 with plenty of food, community event, live music, highlighted by performances from House Band, The White Store, and Rock America. It's online at goodstockmusicfestival.eventbrite.com or at the gate. For more information and sponsorship information, visit goodstockmusicfestival.com or email them at festival.com. Goodstock, Operation Restoring Hope Music Festival, Saturday, August 16th in Goodlands Foster Park. Help support America's heroes.
Looking for the freshest fruits and veggies around? Come on down to the Rensselaer Farmers Market every Saturday morning from 7:30 to 11:30 at Halleck Park on Cullen Street, right across from the police station. From local seasonal produce to fresh baked breads, sweet treats, beef, pork, and chicken, and handmade creations from there's something for everyone. When it comes to fresh fruits and vegetables, shorter time and distance from farm to table means more vitamins, more minerals, and more flavor. And don't forget, our Tuesday evening markets run during July and August from 4:30 to 6 p.m. so you can stop by after work. Cash preferred, street parking available. Eat healthy, shop local, support farmers. Only at the Rensselaer Farmers Market.
Another season in DeMott is going out of business, and now's your chance to save big. All merchandise is currently 50% off except bereavement items. Fixtures, everything is priced to move. Candles, garden scents, men's grooming must-haves, charcuterie items, women's clothing, jewelry, forever flowers, unique patches, and more. All sales are final, so don't wait. Visit another season before it's too late. 605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. When it's gone, it's gone.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing education. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunity.
It's time to keep on clopping. It's the 50th annual Touch a Dutch Festival, Saturday, August 9th at Spencer Park in DeMott. Things kick off at 9 o'clock with the car show and go till 2. The parade at 10. Craft vendors, family fun activities, giveaway, live clomping carving demos, free admission and on-site parking, food and beer garden. And of course, it's the free concerts. Lindsay Lau kicks things off at noon. The Craw Puppies, Totally Taylor, a Taylor Swift tribute evening concludes with Party Foul, followed by the fireworks at dusk. It's going to be a blast. It's the 50th Touch a Dutch, Saturday, August 9th, from 9 to 9. And of course, the event are me, Steve Dewey, and out the Touch a Dutch Facebook page for.
This is the Q 97.7 FM WLQI Rensselaer. Start your day in Touhyville and stick around for Northwest Indiana's best all day long, right here on the Q.
Check news. This check of news brought to Honor, attorney at across from Milroy Park in Rensselaer.
The remodeling and refurbishing of the Pulaski County Courthouse in Winnemac is complete. Those county offices that call the court home elsewhere during the project. President Don Street talks to the iconic structure.
It appears that offices will be moving in here in August as well as possibly in September and looking for open house. They are removing the fence around the perimeter of the building and making a lot of progress that way. So we're very excited in Pulaski County to be opening the doors of our courthouse.
The last time the Pulaski County Courthouse was operational was November 2023. A Valparaiso man, Andrew Gold, preliminary drug charges after authorities stated a postal inspector found a pack that allegedly contains several characteristics common to a drug shipment. The package reportedly had a strong odor. Canine gave an indication of what might be inside. It was procured, and authorities said in grams of cocaine and 4 grams of authorities enabled the package to the residence drug and related item at the judge panel of the 7th Circuit of Appeals has ruled that Indiana law passed informed as a law requiring every feet enforcement officials. The judge's reaction was to an officer through today's description that could lead to organization saying in part it inhibited their coverage of what was taking place. Supporters of the buffer were volatile officers. Likewise announced that no owner of Belstrom Milling Company has been University in 1983. The Board of Trustees, Braun. Rest of your day. Stay safe and well, everyone.
If you've been injured, support have help. Personal injury, 25 years. I'm to me to discuss.
Our attorney at law is local across from Milroy Park. Call 866-8888 to schedule your appointment at 866-8888. Local obituaries are sponsored.
Respect, dignity. Every cemetery.
92-year-old Jeffries of Rensselaer passed away July 3rd. Visitation will be today from 9 a.m. until 11 a.m. Central Time at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer. Funeral services for Alan Jeffries will be held on Friday at 11 a.m. at Jackson Funeral. Tournament will be held at Memory Gardens of Rensselaer following. To share memories and or condolences, jacksonfuneral.com. 83 on Tuesday, August 5th. The visitation will be at Jackson Funeral Service Friday, August 8th, from 10 a.m. until the time of service at noon, with Pastor Adam Conley. Interment will follow at Roselawn Cemetery. Jackson Funeral Service DeMott has been entrusted with arrangements. 86-year-old Miriam Pearl Balancifer Budrow, formerly of Fowler, passed away on August 1st. Visitation will be on Friday, August 8th at Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Fowler Chapel, from 5 Eastern Time, with the Holy Rosary starting at 4:45 Eastern. Funeral Mass of the Eucharist for Miriam Budrow will be celebrated Saturday, August 9th at 10 a.m. Eastern at Sacred Heart Catholic Church in Fowler. Tournament to follow at Sacred Heart Cemetery and officiating. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Fowler Chapel. Memories and condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. 87-year-old Larry Carl Miller of Winnemac passed away on August 1st. Cremation will take place at Frame Crematory, Winnemac. A visitation will be from 4 until 7 p.m. Friday, August 8th at Framework Military Services, conducted by the U.S. Navy, American Legion. Memorial services for Larry Miller will be held at First United Methodist Church in Winnemac at 11 a.m. with 1 hour of visitation services at the church. Reverend Jeff Herron officiating. In lieu of flowers, the family asks that memorials be given to Tunnel to Tattle, or the of the donors. 90-year-old Cornelia Lillian Conway on 17th. Crematory Winnemac for Connie Rubbick will be from 11 a.m. until 3 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday. Services. More trusted of Rensselaer. Monday, August 10th, with visitation beginning at 1 p.m. and at 3 o'clock, with Tom McGilliard officiating. Integrity Funeral Service and Cremation of Wheatfield has been entrusted with the arrangements. Visit integrityfuneral.care to leave a memory or online condolence. Area funeral to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather brought to you by Monticello's Sycamore Drive-In.
Today, mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 87. Tonight, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms. 4 a.m. Mostly cloudy with the low 59. Friday, a 10% thunderstorms a.m. Mostly sunny and windy with a high night, mostly clear with a beautiful breeze and a low around 70. Saturday, great weather for the 50th annual Touch of Dutch. Sunny with a high near 90. Saturday night, mostly clear with a low around 71.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
You and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. It's brought by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
Good Thursday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprinkle, starting off with Major League Baseball White Sox starter Jonathan Cannon in Seattle last night. He was unable to get out of the second inning, only lasting an inning in the third, giving up 7 runs as the contending Mariners take the middle game of 3, getting past the White Sox 8-6. And he yielded 5 runs in the second, 8 the bases loaded from Riley. Next up, Julio Rodriguez extended Seattle's lead to 7-1 with a 3-run homer. White Sox bat striking out 14 times against Mariners pitching, 9 by starter George Kirby. He picks up the win over 6 innings. White Sox with 3 runs in the 7th, going yard back-to-back. Mike Tauchman with a man on, followed by Lenine Sosa. It's the series finale later this afternoon, plus the end of this 2-city 6-game road trip. White Sox look to avoid a Mariners sweep. The Cubs avert a 3-game sweep over the Cincinnati Reds yesterday, 6-1 winners at Wrigley Field. It also wrapped up a 6-game homestand, a great showing by Cubs pitching. Starter Cade Horton just 2 hits, 6 Ks, no walks, over 5 2/3 innings of shutout ball. He improves his mark to 6-3. 4 relievers combining the strikeout 6, walking none, including an immaculate 7th inning pitch by Andrew Kittredge, retiring the Reds in order on swinging strike 3s in 9 total pitches. Both Sia Suzuki and Dansby Swanson lead off homers over consecutive innings. Suzuki in the 6th, Swanson in the 7th. Unfortunately for the Cubs, no ground game in the National League Central. The Milwaukee Brewers have now won 6 straight and lead the Cubs for tops in the division by 4 games. This after the Brewers completed a 3-game sweep of the host Atlanta Braves last night, 8-5-4 final. Cubs off today before embarking on a 2-city 6-game road trip, which begins with the St. Louis Cardinals tomorrow. And this weekend, history will be witnessed in Atlanta as 48-year-old New Jersey native Jen Powell becomes the first female umpire to work the big league game. She'll be assigned the series between the Braves and the Miami Marlins beginning on Saturday, working both ends of a doubleheader, then handling the duties behind the plate on Sunday. Powell, an umpire since 2016 when she began calling balls and strikes at rookie ball, has umpired at the AAA level over the last 2 years. To NFL, the preseason slate kicks off for the Colts tonight at the Baltimore Ravens with the number 1 starting quarterback job up for grabs. The plan will have Anthony Richardson start and play a quarter and a half, followed by Daniel Jones getting the snaps for the remainder of the second quarter. Bears taking yesterday off from training camp, returning to the field today for an open practice at Hallis Hall in Lake Forest, Illinois. This ahead of Sunday's preseason opener at Soldier Field with the Miami Dolphins. WNBA tonight, the Sky host the Atlanta Dream at Wintrust Arena, while the Fever put a bow on their 4-game road trip going up against the Phoenix Mercury. And that's a look at your sports for this Thursday. I'm Frank Sprinkle.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
All right, play Find the Big Deal with Stragan Van Til. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. We're looking for the price today on Stragan Van Til water on sale this week at Stragan Van Til. Stragan Van Til water on sale this week, 219-866-4104. Let me know that you entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Stragan Van Til and Touhyville. Good luck.
Millions of Americans take medicine like Ozempic and Zepbound. Many of them are overpaying by thousands of dollars a year. These GLP-1 medications for diabetes, weight loss, and more may not always be covered by your insurance, but GoodRx can help. GoodRx helps you save every month on prescriptions at over 70,000 pharmacies nationwide. Best of all, it's free to use. Check GoodRx to save on GLP-1s. Just go to GoodRx.com/GLP. That's GoodRx.com/GLP. GoodRx is not insurance, but can be used instead of insurance, including Medicare and other federal and state-funded programs.
Famous Footwear has the latest styles from all my favorite brands like Nike, Adidas, Crocs, Converse, New Balance, Birkenstock, and more. And with over 830 stores, Famous Footwear is always nearby with fit experts to make sure my new shoes fit my feet and mom's budget. She says the prices are like really good, so you don't have to overspend to make it famous. Right now, buy one pair of shoes, get one half off at your local Famous Footwear store. Some exclusions apply.
All right. Congratulations to Justin in Rensselaer and Carla in Rensselaer. Both got in to let me know that Striker Mantell water is on sale this week for $1.99 when you use your digital rewards account. Ordering groceries is easier than ever. You can shop online at strikermantell.com. You use the same prices as you see in the store. Set it up for pickup or delivery so they deliver all your groceries to your house. You can use your online coupons, reward points, and more. Striker Mantell, life made simple, food made easy. Visit strikermantell.com. All right, your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card is up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages. Head over there, comment with the price on the same item. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card. We'll draw the winner on Friday right here in Touhyville. Good luck.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today. This just into the newsroom. Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer, has a new telephone number. It's 219-204-2140. That's 219-204-2140. New telephone number, still your one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs. That new phone number, once again, for Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer, 219-204-2140.
Hello. Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Touhyville. Now even two-ear.
Wake up, it's morning.
It's Thursday.
Thursday? Must be Thursday. Can never get the hang of Thursdays.
This is going to be such an exciting day. I hope you enjoy it.
Be excited about it and have fun.
A day full of excitement.
I just know this is going to be a great day.
It's just Thursday.
Why are you so happy?
Better than the alternative.
Glasses always half full.
Of what?
Of coffee.
Let's start the show.
Welcome to Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you here, getting your day started. You know, you can get your day started at the McCafe. Grab yourself a coffee on your way to work at McDonald's. Download the app today and visit your Kasanovich Umfleet McDonald's on your way to work. Grab some breakfast, grab coffee, and coming out on the 12th, the new McDonald Land Adult
adult meals.
Happy Meals or
Yeah.
adult meals. Yeah. So that's going to be there as well. So visit your McDonald's in Rensselaer, DeMott, and Remington, as well as Hebron. Of course, Son of a Chump Fleet McDonald's sponsors portions of our streaming video, so you can see our smiling faces on Facebook and on YouTube. So if you're watching us on Facebook, like the video. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to the video. We'd appreciate that. You'll get notifications, too, if you hit the little bell every time we go live and every time we drop a video. Also want to mention Virk's Fine Jewelry, coins, and bullion for both the collector and the investor. From experts to beginner, experience the difference buying, selling, and trading at the corner of 18th and Main in Lafayette. Visit Virks.com. Also got to tell you that coming up August 28th through September 1st is the 81st National Sweet Corn Festival.
Yummy, yummy.
Sweet corn and sweet corn and sweet corn going on at the Sweet Corn Festival.
Mhm.
Yes.
And here's some facts about that.
Okay.
Daily gate admission is $3. Children 7 and under are free.
Okay.
5-day gate pass booklet, $8. Daily carnival ride bracelet, $30 per session, and they have 2 sessions a day. So you have to pay attention to that.
Mm-hmm.
All weekend ride bracelet, $75. Demolition derby Saturday and Sunday. So Saturday it's $20. Nope. Saturday it's $10. Sunday it's $12. Children 7 and under are free.
Mm-hmm.
There's the National Sweetheart Pageant. Sunday night finals, pretty baby contest, $5. So there's all sorts of things you can get into as well as just attending.
Yeah.
And I know who
Nice.
isn't excited about a demolition derby.
I know. Everybody gets up for that.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Very
So,
cool.
Crash them, smash them. Let's get some crash them, smash them.
Crash some smash. All right.
Do you know what it reminds me
the
of
Spalachi
whenever I say
Brothers or
that?
whatever.
I know, right? The
The
Malachi Crunch.
Malachi Crunch. That's it.
Yep. And the music, you have to play the music.
Mm.
The Malachi Crunch music. But you know what we should get them? The Whack'em Smack'em Brothers. Do you know those, like, they're like guys with punching things on a stick. And like you push the button and they go like this.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
We can have our own demolition derby.
Whack'em
Smack'em Brothers.
Oh, my goodness. I was just trying to look up the Malachi Crunch music, but it didn't pop up.
Oh,
So-
it didn't?
so-
Okay, I'll find it.
I mean, it says Happy Days, but it doesn't.
Happy Days Malachi Crunch.
Yeah. It.
Because I was like, oh, no.
You know what I didn't realize was that in the episode with the Malachi Crunch,
Pinky Tuscadero dies.
She dies in the episode.
Do you want me
What
to send
in
it to
the
you?
world? No, I'm looking
I
at
got it.
You got the music?
Yeah, if you just put Pinky Tuscadero dies from the Malachi Crunch, you'll see the YouTube 4-minute video.
When we was only kids, our morals hit the skids. We never learned the meaning of right and wrong.
No, that's not the music.
That came up. Malachi's Happy Days the musical.
Oh, okay.
Was that a thing?
Okay.
Like,
We have Boo Boo Fox. And next to him, his partner, a local favorite.
oh, this is the whole scene. I'm not going to do a 4-minute scene. Oh my goodness.
Mhm.
We just want the sad Malachi Crunch music, folks. That's all we're looking for.
Yeah,
Yeah. I don't know.
that's okay. I remember watching that.
The Malachi Crunch. Pinky's crawling out to try and fix her engine. No! Pinky, watch it!
Oh, that's it. They just showed the crunch. That was it. Oh well. All right. Let's move on here. Okay. So you are always quite the fashionista. You have lots of fashion stuff. You have
Glad
lots
you
of
think so.
clothes. A lot of people think so. Yeah, that's A lot of people comment on your clothes.
I
and
just
things
wear
like
what
that.
I like.
I
don't-
understand.
and I could care less about trends.
I didn't say you were trendy,
Oh, okay.
but you're fashionable.
Thank you.
You like your clothes. You have lots of clothes. You like to buy things that you like, and a lot of people comment on your clothes.
All right.
So I thought you might know this already.
Okay.
Apparently, our old baggy jeans or chunky sandals, it says, could fetch a lot of money on eBay because Y2K fashion is now big again.
Oh, wow.
What?
Wow.
Now, my first thought is, so fashions are coming back already from the 2000s, but
always.
it's 2025, or that's 25 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was like bell bottoms coming back in the 80s because they were from the 60s. Like,
right.
Oh
And
my gosh.
I really never liked those. So
Bell bottoms, no.
yeah.
No, I
but
didn't
you
either.
saw me yesterday in my jeans. They were wide bottom. You know?
Y2K fashion is now coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
What? Yeah. From juicy couture sweat sets and low-rise bedazzled jeans to chunky belts and baby tees, early 2000 fashions is all the rage again. What?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Gen Z, born from 97 to 2012, has taken to the Y2K aesthetic that many millennials cringe at.
Yep.
So, wow.
They think it's undeniably fun with metallic clothing, big fits, plenty of accessories, and an emphasis on bright expression.
Wow. All right.
Mm-hmm. Shorter skirts, stuff like that. Mm-hmm.
Oh, were short skirts big in the early 2000s? All right.
Yeah, think about what was the movie with the lawyer, Legally Blonde?
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know.
But
I was
I
surprised to see that. It knocked me out.
Nothing's gone out or, come back in for me. I don't get excited. I just wear.
No, I
what
know.
I like,
but
you know.
But do you have clothes that would be specific to Y2K? I don't know.
Legally Blonde is 2001. So yeah, I have some Coach buckle belts. I still remember from early on.
Yeah.
My first ever what I would consider an expensive purchase was like this buckle belt by Coach that I got when I was in Vegas.
All right. Yeah, so that was bigger in 2000. Wow. Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I probably have shirts from 2000, but I don't know that they were ever fashionable.
I'm trying to think what guys' fashion looked like. If it's rock revival, or if that was later. What does guys?
Gotcha. Yeah, what was the guy fashion in 2000?
Fashion look like?
Yeah. Justin says, good morning. Good morning, Justin. Thanks for hanging out. We appreciate you.
Relaxed streetwear inspired looks and more polished preppy styles.
All right.
Okay, so they're showing like an Adidas like kind of zip.
Mm-hmm.
A polo.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's nothing I'm looking at that says, a rugby. You know how they have striped rugbies? I used to love those as a girl. I used to buy the guys' rugbies and wear them with jean skirts.
What's a rugby?
A rugby is like, remember Ralph Lauren had it's got a white collar and then it'll be like green stripe, pink stripe, green stripe, pink stripe, long sleeved.
Like a jersey that they
a
wear
rugby.
for rugby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got it. I got it.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just thought that was kind of wild. Okay. So the New York Post says Skechers have added a secret to kids' sneakers for parents to put the Apple AirTag to. So they asked the question, have we reached peak obsessive parenting?
Why would you say something like that?
That's where...
Are you nuts?
I'm with you.
No, I remember an off-brand doing that. And I thought it was brilliant.
I do too.
Yeah, because then someone, God forbid, grabs a kid. You just go, oh my gosh, I can't find him. And or he gets lost in the middle of a field. God forbid, God forbid, God forbid.
Or a park or an amusement park or and anywhere. And anywhere. I don't see any issue with this whatsoever. Maybe I'm crazy.
Now, I can see how if you wanted to make a big deal out of something good, you could say, privacy, doesn't that, like now a kid has these shoes, the parents put in those things and they can literally track the kid wherever the kid goes.
Right. But
and so I'm like, and ... I mean, we share my location or I share my location with Harley. So if ever you
on
can't
the
find
Apple
me,
thing?
she's got me and I got her.
Okay.
Just because she lives in another state.
Mm-hmm.
I don't look at it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, but I can.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And my sister has that with her kids too, like on their
Sure.
Apple phones.
Right,
Like,
because
why
if they're
not?
and she doesn't go like
They're
this
kids.
every minute going, "Oh, okay,
Right.
what's she doing in I don't know what, Florida?" Like,
Right.
that's not what she's doing. But if she hasn't heard from her daughter in a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
or you hear, God forbid, something's happened in that area,
Right.
I can easily, see that she's at home.
Right.
Oh, she's at work because I can tell.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I get that there's a thing, helicopter parenting. I get it.
Yeah, I don't
and
think that's it at all. And I will never apologize ever, for being able to immediately locate somebody if, God forbid, something,
Yeah.
if duty calls.
I
Other than
just
that, I
look
don't
at it
care
as
what
like,
you do. I mean, I don't,
right, as like an insurance, like a okay, you're covered. Like at least if something does happen, we can find you. Like, yeah, my immediate thought was that it's not obsessive parenting. It's a nice little piece of technology,
And if someone's grabbing you, sorry, my throat is scratchy today. If someone is like grabs you, they don't know you've got these gym shoes on. It's not going to be only Skechers.
Right.
Pretty soon AirTags will be in everything, and it won't just be Apple. It'll be a cheaper version, and it'll just be the way it is.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it says Skechers has launched a new kid sneaker line, Find My Skechers, with a covert feature that's raising eyebrows, a hidden compartment under the insole, tailor-made for an Apple AirTag. This unexpected feature allows for easy tracking and comfort of mind. I agree.
Yep.
Hidden compartment under the heel of the insole has a screw-tight fit cover that completely hides the AirTag. And so it's like you do it like with a screwdriver. So
and I own 8 AirTags, and they're in everything that if it gets lost, I want to immediately find. There's an AirTag in my wallet. Whatever wallet I have, the AirTag gets put into somewhere in the wallet. Why? Yeah. It's not for anybody like stealing my wallet necessarily. It's that, have you ever like put your wallet down, or you're carrying a bunch of packages and it falls and you're trying to find it everywhere, and it's this size by this size, or it's in a jacket pocket, or now all I do is look at my Apple AirTag thing and I can find it.
Yeah. I mean,
without having a heart attack.
Do you have the AirTag on all kinds of things that you'd like to find if they go missing?
I have it on.
I don't have one.
Are you ready? I have it on Ace.
I know, but I was.
Well, yeah.
Take them. Just take them.
No, that's not.
They say.
But yeah, would you feel weird about sharing your location with me?
No, we used to use like the Live 360 thing, and then we stopped doing that. But I don't think there's a thing other than Live 360 that goes Apple to Android, but otherwise, no, I wouldn't care. No, it's not a thing. It's,
I kind of believe if you're not doing anything wrong, you can scream privacy all you want. And I'm all about my privacy and my body is mine, and keep your nose out of it and all the rest. But I kind of feel also from if you're not doing anything wrong, what do you care if somebody is not tracking you, but can track you?
I don't even think about it from that standpoint. I think of it more from a safety standpoint. Like that if you didn't know where someone was, you can now look, I think of it that way.
Yeah.
So they say in theory, it's a clever way for parents to locate lost shoes. No, it's a clever way to locate lost children.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not about, Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously, it's a
Yeah.
clever way to locate
Yeah.
lost shoes.
Um,
When's the last time you lost your shoes?
Right. In a video posted by to TikTok, it shows the new sneakers, and commenters were split between safety and Big Brother fears. One wrote, "This could end badly or good." Okay. Another argued that there's too many kids that go missing without a trace to worry about normalizing tracking. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why not?
Well, it's kind of one of those conversation it's one of those, is the internet good?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's also allowed really icky people to catfish and blah blah and things to happen. And so I mean, it can be used for good, and it can be used by
Yeah.
some obsessive whack nut parent to like, what are you doing at 7-Eleven? Why are you buying a Slurpee? You know, like that. I don't.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I think good outweighs bad
I agree.
in this. Like I just think it's great.
Yeah. Critics say it's a small step forward towards normalizing constant tracking until we're all wearing GPS ready clothing by default. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I don't know that you need it on adults and things,
Why not?
No, I'm just saying I don't know that you need it. I mean, it's on an adult, I think it's almost a necessity. Would be great to have it on kids because of what could happen.
But
I know anything can happen to you
as an adult,
too.
I'm saying you're at the gas station and you work the night shift. Not that things, but you're overnight, anyone, and you have a black belt in Taekwondo. It doesn't matter if someone grabs you like that and it takes somebody 4 hours to realize, where is she?
Yeah. No,
I
that's
mean,
true. Yeah. Yeah.
think
Anybody
about-
that can go missing. Yeah.
Think about when the guy who blew up the brothers blew up the finish line, the race. Why am I forgetting the name?
I don't know their
But
names,
anyway,
but I know what you're talking about. Patriot Day. Yeah.
Patriot Day. Really, the Mercedes that they stole from the guy, and then the guy got the guy ran away, and actually they took off in his car. They didn't know it had a trackable chip.
Yeah.
And this kid remembered the 19-digit trackable tip thing, so they were able to isolate exactly where these guys were.
Yeah.
I mean, so that it's not new like technology, if you will. It's new that we're able to stick it in a little air tag and plop it into something. I think it's brilliant.
Yeah.
That's why I was all about the
you
air
got
tag
him. Yeah,
phase.
right away. Yeah. Tina says her husband won't turn his location on. He says it runs his battery down at work. I do think it does that, your location on your phone. She says he's the one person who needs to have his location on because you never know where he's at, and it doesn't always let me know where he when he's he doesn't always let me know when he's going somewhere else. So then you could know, like, hey, how come they're not home from work yet? It's they're usually home at 3. It's now 4:30.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I get it. And my parents have it for each other. It's
yeah.
Just the other day when I went there for my mom's birthday, my dad was out with my nephew going to pick up the food. And I said, I got there and I said, oh, well, they got to be back any minute. And she looked up his thing and she said, well, it's still in Niles, so he'll be back in about 15 minutes. Just out of curiosity, just to,
Right.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's a violation of like his privacy. I don't think she's like, where are you at?
No.
Like,
no,
I think
she
one of
thinks
those,
it's
like,
fun.
where
No,
are
I
you
think
at?
no, I think she thinks it's fun that she could look it up and go, he's in Niles right by the Leaning Tower Y. Like,
Right.
So yeah, I think she thinks it's neat. Justin
But
says,
I think at that age, with ailments or conditions or,
Sure.
I think it's absolutely so important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what if?
Can you imagine if they put that in all Alzheimer patients or autistic children who tend to kind of veer off quietly? You turn your head for a second. It's not your fault. And you can just go, okay, he got out, or he climbed over whatever it is, or yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean that's yeah. I think it's great. You never know, Justin says 360 is great. Nothing to hide equals not hearing from nagging wife. Where you at? LOL. He goes, just kidding, Trisha.
Where you at? Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, you can track me any day, all day. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that would bother me as an adult is in a relationship if it was like, so I noticed you went to you got coffee today and you were there for 45 minutes. Who were you with? That'd be a little annoying. Like, and I couldn't be around a person that was like wacko like that.
That said, there's been times that we've had issues with T-Mobile where our texts weren't going through, and I was still at work later than normal, and I had texted you, and then came home and you were worried because you were like, this is like an hour and a half past when we had talked on the phone, and then I said I'll be leaving in about 20 minutes, and then something came up. So you could have just looked up location and went, still at work. Okay, not in a ditch, not having, still at work,
Right.
So, but yeah, no, I think it's especially for safety reasons. Now I get it. We're also in technology land where I'm sure Apple is using it to track where we're at and what we're doing all the time too. So there is that, that's in on it too. But anyway.
So can I raise something that I saw and I just saw it again, and we can talk about it after, like as a teaser or something.
Yeah, right after the break we can
for
bring
this.
it. Yeah.
Believe this or not, and I'm like, what? We in Indiana were voted to have the best roads in the country.
Okay, let's come back to that.
So U.S. News and World Report says Hoosiers have the best roads in the country. Indiana was number one for roads. And I'm like,
well, that didn't take just as long. Ha! Best roads? Question mark. All right. Let's dive into that in just a minute. Hang in there, kids.
Weather is brought to you by Rensselaer Iron and Metal.
Today, mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 87. Tonight, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 4 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a low around 69. Friday, a 10% chance of showers and thunderstorms before 7 a.m. Mostly sunny and windy with a high near 88. Friday night, mostly clear with a beautiful breeze and a low around 70. Saturday, great weather for the 50th annual Touch of Dutch. Sunny with a high near 90. Saturday night, mostly clear with a low around 71.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Fall into a new future at St. Joseph's College in Rensselaer. We're gearing up for the final career training programs of 2025, and spots are limited. Choose from flexible options in commercial driving, building and trades, veterinary, and healthcare. Whether you're fresh out of high school or ready for a career change, this is your moment. Affordable, local, and career ready. Start here and go anywhere. Enroll today at stjoe.edu.
Hello? Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Kentland to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Well, Jeff, the news seems to be full of supply chain issues, delayed shipping, rising prices, and inflation. How's that affecting us here at Bjerk's Fine Jewelry?
Honestly, Liz, not in the least bit. Our prices are sharp as ever. Our values are the best in the business. You can compare the mega box stores, the internet, or even the big city diamond districts, and you still won't find the deals we offer.
Well, that will make our customers very happy, but I've heard that many businesses are struggling to find product and maintain inventories.
Not here at Bjerk's Fine Jewelry. We work very hard with our suppliers to make sure diamonds, gemstones, and jewelry continue to arrive and keep our selection fresh and exciting.
So let me get this straight. Our customers can stroll into Bjerk's and still get unbeatable prices, top-notch quality, first-class service, and the area's largest inventory to make the perfect jewelry choice?
You summed that up pretty well, Liz. But don't forget, we also have the area's largest selection of coins and precious metals bullion. Some dealers have really struggled to source sufficient quantities, but here at Bjerk's, we are fully stocked.
You know, Jeff, we're pretty lucky to have been serving the Lafayette community for over 75 years.
Shop smart, shop Bjerk's, Bjerk's.com.
Home. It's so many things to so many people. It's your sanctuary, your place to host parties with friends and family, your place to relax in front of the front porch or run with the dog in the backyard. The team at Jenkins Realtors have been helping people like you find the home for everything that you need it to be since 1976. If you're looking to buy or sell your home, let the Jenkins team be your team. Call Jenkins Realtors today at 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
Looking for the freshest fruits and veggies around? Come on down to the Rensselaer Farmers Market every Saturday morning from 7:30 to 11:30 at Halleck Park on Cullen Street, right across from the police station. From local seasonal produce to fresh baked breads, sweet treats, beef, pork, and chicken, and handmade creations from local artists, there's something for everyone. When it comes to fresh fruits and vegetables, shorter time and distance from farm to table means more vitamins, more minerals, and more flavor. And don't forget, our Tuesday evening markets run during July and August from 4:30 to 6 p.m., so you can stop by after work. Cash preferred, street parking available. Eat healthy, shop local, support farmers. Only at the Rensselaer Farmers Market.
Kentland Classic Rock lives here. 97.7 FM WLQI. The Q. Touhyville. Now with 2 Touhies and no waiting.
It's Thursday.
It's Thursday.
Guess what time it is? Well, what time is it? It's time to some.
Get some.
Get some.
Get some. Want some what? Get some coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a great idea. And then
We can start.
go to the show.
Welcome into Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you on a Thursday morning. Portion of the show this morning brought to us by our friends over at Jasper County Community Services, which is Rensselaer Senior Center and the Fozzie Senior Center. Each Friday, the first Friday of each month at the Rensselaer Senior Center, they do Friday morning breakfast. Join them for biscuits and gravy, coffee, orange juice. It's the first Friday of every month at the Rensselaer Senior Center. They do that. The second Friday of the month at the Fozzie Senior Center, you've got music jam session. And come for breakfast, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m., biscuits and gravy. So Fridays are good at the Jasper County Community Services.
Bring your
good
appetite.
and tasty. So,
Yes.
Also, want to mention our friends over at George A. Memorial Healthcare in Brook. They offer a spectrum of personalized services, whether it's short-term rehab, long-term care, workplace injury, outpatient rehab, and more. Visit georgeaid.org and find out how they take care of their patients. And it's just the elderly. So visit georgeaid.org or call 219-275-2531. All right. So you brought this up before the break.
I love it. Mr. M. Obviously, the people that said Indiana has the best roads aren't from Indiana.
Justin says, first time I went over the spot in town where 231 T's by Dr. Sheets' old office, I thought I went airborne. So,
oh, that's good. I like
yeah.
that.
So, yeah, I mean, there's some things with the roads that throw me off. I mean, that in Rensselaer, the curve where like Washington goes like to college, like that curve there where there's a stop sign, but then there's like a straightaway where people don't have to stop, and it's just that's almost as scary as a roundabout. Like,
well, I guess overall road quality is this. Okay, so that's where they were ranked like number one.
Okay.
They're ranked highly for their overall condition, with a low percentage of roads classified as being in poor condition.
Okay.
It also boasts this state, Indiana, boasts a low fatality rate per mile driven. So it's linked to safer road conditions.
Wow.
Yeah. I was like, what?
Which throws me off. I mean, I guess maybe there's a lot of roads in Indiana, because I'm only thinking of like 65 for the most part, that we hear about accidents all the time on there. So, and I also don't know when this was tabulated. Mr. M says that's just because we know how to drive here. So, so that's why it's safer. Maybe. Wow.
Well, but according to the Indy Star, who reported on this, but everything, it says Indiana roads ranked number one, but quality of life is lacking.
Okay.
So it says that we have underfunded schools and communities struggling with poor health, stagnant wages, and polluted water and air.
Yeah, it says here in other
But
rankings,
I think it's interesting.
19th in education, 20th in infrastructure, 21st in crime and corrections, 33rd in fiscal stability, 35th in healthcare, and 40th in economy. That's the rankings for Indiana according to this
out of 50
whole
states.
thing.
I mean, I don't. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting.
Placed
I just saw that and I went, wow.
50th in natural environment. What does that mean?
What? How is that possible?
What? 50th in natural environment. I don't understand that. And it doesn't, like a lot of the things in the story have little links to go to. I don't know what natural environment is.
I'm looking it up.
So,
because I would think that's part of the beauty of where we live. I feel like it. I don't know.
Yeah, I would think so. And you said 33rd in overall rankings, right?
It said poor water quality, poor air, and high levels of pollution. So that's natural environment category.
Got it. Okay.
Pollution, air, and water quality, and its impact on health.
All right.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I just thought when I saw it says number one, I was like, all right.
Yeah. I mean,
I wouldn't have expected that. I honestly would have expected, and I think Michigan ranked under us for roads, but when I traveled all over Michigan, because they were my tourism people were all over there, I love driving in Michigan.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's really easy to get to from A to B.
Yeah.
And then they just have cute little cherry farms and places to get stuff right on the road. I would have just a great time.
Yeah.
I don't even eat cherries, and I bought cherries off the road on my way to Traverse City. It just was delicious and fun. But then when I think about Indiana, I feel the same way around here. We get corn,
yeah,
farmers markets are everywhere.
Yeah.
So it's wild. Like in Phoenix, it's bizarre because that's where my daughter, that she's in the Phoenix area. They have great farmers markets in terms of cookies and baked goods and contraptions, new things and Hello Kitty macarons and all sorts of stuff like that.
Right.
But it's so hot there. It's blazing hot. They don't really have here's fresh fruits and vegetables like we have when we go to the Rensselaer Farmers Market or Morocco or. So it's wild. Yeah. I would have thought she would have had a year-round farmers market.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can't.
But you can't grow
You
things
can't
year
grow
round
things
there.
when it scorches.
That
like
makes
when it's
sense.
scorching
Yeah, it's
hot.
like desert
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
Mhm.
No, that makes sense. Yeah, I could. I
Right.
could see
Then you
that.
say it's desert, and I'm like, all right, dum dum.
No.
Like-
But it seems like Arizona, Vegas. You know, what I mean, like
Yeah, I would
like you
think,
think
ooh,
about like Vegas
heat.
as like being Vegas.
Yeah.
But I remember when we landed, it does look like way flat out there. You know, like I was like,
It does look like you're plopped down, like there's this entertainment in the middle of nowhere,
Mhm,
and don't veer off like out of the like middle.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's just I'm just looking at the number one ranking now overall for state.
Yeah.
Utah says for everything. So that was the number one. I tried to get to the full list, but then U.S. News and World Report knocked me out.
Yeah.
Wanted me to sign up for a thing.
You have to be behind the
and I-
paywall or whatever.
Well, you don't have to pay. I just had to sign up, and I just didn't go through all that. So
Interesting.
yeah, it is. Yeah, I don't know about the roads thing, but like you said, it also has to do with safety and things like that. So maybe
Mhm.
we're just safe drivers, or maybe they said let's not include 65. That's outside of 65, it's fine.
Right. We won't talk about
Right.
that.
And it's because of our roundabouts. That's why.
Please.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the pizza quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
What sets Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer apart from the other pizza places? Rick's is locally owned. Their dough is made fresh daily and hand-tossed, not run through a machine. Cheese is grated daily. Toppings are generous, fresh, and your pizza is baked to perfection in a classic stone oven. Looking to try something different? Try a pineapple, apple butter, or barbecue pizza. Call 866-7466 to place your order. Local delivery is available. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Rick's Pizza. Taste the difference.
All right, it's time now for the pizza quiz brought to us by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. Your chance to win a one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Hi, you're call number 7. Who's this?
Howard.
Howard, how are you?
I'm doing all right. Yourself?
Good, thank you, sir. Let's see if we can get you a pizza today. So today is particularly preposterous packing day. Okay. So I thought we would. So I thought we would see.
Howard's thrilled
He's
about
like,
your question.
Okay.
Oh.
So we'll play a little. Which came first? Which came first? Bubble wrap or packing peanuts? Which came first? Bubble wrap or packing peanuts? Those styrofoam packing peanuts.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the packing peanut.
Do you want to reconsider?
You are a cheater over there, Cheryl.
Yes, I am.
Would you like to reconsider?
Yeah, I would like to reconsider.
Howard, what's your final answer?
The ones that pop.
The bubble wrap. And since you said bubble wrap, you'd be right.
All right, Howard.
He can't lose on a bubble wrap question. No.
All
no,
right.
No.
All right. I'm going to send you over to Cheryl. You hold on a second. You got yourself a pizza. Hold on. Oh,
That he has to split with me. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. All right. We'll see if we can get a winner again tomorrow. Legit.
Winners and families of winners on the Pizza Quiz are ineligible to win for 30 days. The Pizza Quiz is brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer.
Stock up and save for summer with hot deals at Menards. Tackle your projects with rugged wear men's or ladies' work gloves. Plus, keep bugs away with Wasp and Hornet Spray. On sale now. Plus a 24-pack of Duracell Power Boost batteries on sale. Hurry! These great deals won't last long. Sign up for Menards emails to get the weekly flyer plus exclusive daily flash sales right to your inbox.
Save big money at Menards.
Glatzpa Pharmacy is your neighborhood pharmacist. At Glatzpa, Angie and her team go above and beyond and are there to answer all of your questions with knowledge and care to keep your family at their healthiest or to help your family get nursed back to health. Glatzpa Pharmacy is about more than just medication refills. They carry beautiful gift items and collectibles, including candles, balloons, toys, and greeting cards. Check out Glatzpa's wide variety of CBD and daily vitamin supplements. Need your annual flu or COVID vaccine to stay healthy this season? Call for your appointment today. Visit Glatzpa Pharmacy at 500 South Grand Street in Fowler or visit online at glatzpapharmacy.com. Glatzpa Pharmacy, their family caring for yours.
Integrity, responsibility, humility.
Commitment, discipline, grit.
Leadership, resilience, dependability.
This is what it takes to be a high school student athlete. It's also what it takes to be a high school sports fan. Plus,
loyalty, sportsmanship, respect.
Support, encouragement, being a positive role model.
Buying a ticket, showing up, cheering loud and proud.
I'm Robert Falcons, Assistant Commissioner of the IHSAA, and these student athletes need your support in the stands.
I'm Sawyer Tittman from Fort Wayne Snyder High School.
I'm Allie Ward from Boonville High School.
I'm Owen Fouts from Yorktown High School.
It means a lot when we have fans at our games to cheer us on.
It helps us dig even deeper and do our very best.
It takes all of us to represent our school and community with pride.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig. Be a champion of high school sports by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events. This is supporting your student athletes. This is your team. This is your IHSAA.
Season in DeMont is going out of business, and now's your chance to save big. 15% off except bereavement items. Furniture, bodices, fixtures, everything is priced to move. Discover home decor, candles, garden accents, men's grooming must-haves, charcuterie items, women's clothing, jewelry, forever flowers, unique patches, and more. All sales are final, so don't wait. Visit another season before it's too late. 605 North Halleck Street in DeMont. When it's gone, it's gone.
97.7 The Q. This is The Q. 97.7 FM WLQI Rensselaer. Start your day in Touhyville and stick around for Northwest Indiana's best classic rock all day long. Right here on The Q.
Time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Steinke Funeral Home. Visit SteinkeFuneralHome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected. Here's Russ Martin.
The remodeling and refurbishing of the Pulaski County Courthouse in Winnemac is complete. Those county offices that call the courthouse home have been located elsewhere during the project. President of the Commissioners, Don Street, talks about the return to the iconic structure.
It appears that offices will be moving in here in August as well as possibly in September and looking for an open house. They are removing the fence around the perimeter of the building and making a lot of progress that way. So we're very excited in Pulaski County to be opening the doors of our courthouse.
The last time the Pulaski County Courthouse was operational was November 2023. A Valparaiso man, Andrew Golke, faces 7 preliminary drug charges after authorities stated a postal inspector found a package addressed to the man that allegedly contains several characteristics common to a drug shipment. The package reportedly had a strong odor, and a law enforcement canine gave an indication of what might be inside. A federal warrant was procured, and authorities said inside was 8 grams of cocaine and 4 grams of an item with analgesic and hallucinogenic properties. A few days later, authorities initiated a controlled delivery of the package to the residence of the accused and took the man into custody. Law enforcement said more drug and drug-related items were found at the location. A 3-judge panel of the 7th Circuit Court of Appeals has ruled unanimously that Indiana's law passed in 2023, known informally as a buffer law, requiring everyone to remain back 25 feet while law enforcement are performing their official duties, is unconstitutional. The judges ruled the legislation was too vague and thus left it up to an officer, trooper, or deputy's discretion that could lead to arbitrary enforcement. Several media organizations had challenged the law, saying in part it inhibited their coverage of what was taking place. Supporters of the buffer law said some situations become more volatile when people are too close to the officers. Governor Mike Braun has announced that Jasper County resident businessman and co-owner of Bellstra Milling Company in DeMott, Malcolm DeKreiger, has been reappointed to the Purdue University Board of Trustees. He earned his master's degree in agriculture from Purdue in 1983. DeKreiger has been a member of the Board of Trustees since July 2016, and his reappointment by Governor Braun runs through June 30th, 2028. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
If you were to unexpectedly pass away, would your family know how you wanted to be remembered and completely agree on how to honor your memory? At Steinke Funeral Home of Rensselaer in Morocco, we know that differing opinions among family members can cause avoidable conflict and stress. When you pre-plan your funeral at Steinke Funeral Home, your family will know exactly what kind of funeral you want and how you want to be remembered. Call Steinke Funeral Home at 219-866-5151 or visit steinkefuneralhome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
92-year-old Alan Jeff Jeffries of Rensselaer passed away on July 3rd. Visitation will be today from 9 a.m. until 11 a.m. Central Time at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer. Funeral services for Alan Jeff Jeffries will be held on Friday at 11 a.m. at Jackson Funeral Chapel. Interment will be held at Memory Gardens of Rensselaer following. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 83-year-old Jimmy Shell of Rensselaer passed away on Tuesday, August 5th. The visitation will be at Jackson Funeral Service of DeMott on Friday, August 8th, from 10 a.m. until the time of service at noon, with Pastor Adam Conley officiating. Interment will follow at Roselawn Cemetery. Jackson Funeral Service DeMott has been entrusted with the arrangements. 86-year-old Miriam Pearl Balancey Budrow, formerly of Fowler, passed away on August 1st. Visitation will be on Friday, August 8th at Gertz, Swindler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Fowler, 5 until 7 p.m. Eastern Time. The Holy Rosary starting at 4:45 Eastern. Funeral Mass of the Eucharist for Miriam Budrow will be celebrated Saturday, August 9th at 10 a.m. Eastern at Sacred Heart Catholic Church in Fowler. And interment to follow at Sacred Heart Cemetery, Father Sean Aaron officiating. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Swindler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Fowler Chapel. Memories and condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. 87-year-old Larry Carl Miller of Winnemac passed away on August 1st. Cremation will take place at Frame Crematory, Winnemac. A memorial visitation will be from 4 until 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday, August 8th at Frame Mortuary, followed by military services conducted by the U and VFW. Memorial services for Larry Miller will be held at First United Methodist Church in Winnemac at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, with 1 hour of visitation prior to services at the church. Reverend Jeff Herron officiating. In lieu of flowers, the family asks that memorials be given to Tunnel 2 Towers, St. Jude Christian Hospital, or the charity of the donor's choice. 90-year-old Cornelia Lillian Connie Rebick of Huron, Ohio, passed away on July 17th. Frame Crematory, Winnemac. Visitation for Connie Rebick will be from 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Saturday at Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. Memorial contributions may be made to Pulaski, Kansas. Online tributes may be offered at framemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. 83-year-old Charles Griffin of Rensselaer passed away. A time of remembrance for Charles Griffin will be held at the Jasper County Fairgrounds Community Building on Sunday, August 10th, with 5 p.m., and a memorial service at 3 o'clock with Tom McGilliard officiating. Integrity Funeral Service and Cremation of Wheatfield has been entrusted with IntegrityFuneral.care to leave a memory or online condolence. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care, named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, mostly sunny and breezy with a high. Tonight, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 4 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a low. Friday, a 10% chance of showers and thunderstorms before 7 a.m. Mostly sunny and windy with a high near 88. Clear with a beautiful breeze and a low around. Saturday, great weather for the 50th annual Touch. Sunny with a high near 90. Saturday night, mostly clear with a low around 71.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Touhyville. You know what they say? 2 Tuohys are better than 1.
What day is this?
Thursday.
Just remember Thursday. Thursday. Can you remember Thursday?
That's some kind of national holiday.
It's just Thursday.
It's just a regular Thursday.
We can spin it and make it into a positive.
How do we put a positive spin on this?
One day closer to death.
Nope, that's wrong.
Nope, negative. Tomorrow's Friday.
Tomorrow's Friday.
Yeah, that's better.
You know what happens here on Friday?
Just get through the day. Will do. It's showtime.
97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. Stephen Sherrill with you here, hanging out, doing our thing on Therapy Thursday with Dr. Nikki Monty. Good morning, Dr. Nikki. How are you?
I'm fantastic.
We had a listener reach out and say that they feel inadequate. They try their best, but it doesn't seem like it's ever enough.
Mm-hmm.
And why isn't it ever enough?
Mm-hmm. Well, of course, with something like that, that's not as much of a, well, it can be, but generally not a philosophical question so much as it is something that is hearkening back likely to, again, standing on the shoulders of childhood experiences and assumptions made in childhood, assumptions made. You know how that is, right? Assumptions. An ass of you and me.
Out of you and me.
And assumptions made and declarations made and stories told from childhood about never being quite enough, whether that's you were comparing yourself to your siblings or your parents were hypercritical or overarching on you all the time about what to do or controlling, or you lived in a culture that was very tough, and I sure shouldn't call cultures out, but cultures deserve to be called out. And this idea of we're ignoring all the cultures. This was before. Now we're over paying attention to all the. But anyway, pre-Trump, we were over woke, I think. But anyway. Culture matters. It does matter, no matter what anybody says. It matters, And so, in the Asian community, as one of my clients once said, A- is failure. If it's not an A or an A+, you're in trouble. God help you if you get a B. And so
there's very much Jewish culture too.
Oh,
at least for me, my experience. Yeah. Like I actually ran away from home in 3rd grade for getting a 97 on a spelling test.
Wow. Well, I would say that. I don't know if that's certainly in the Jewish culture, education and smarts are really emphasized in most cultures. I mean, in most Jewish households.
Yeah.
Obviously, not all for anything, right? So there are plenty of people whose parents aren't paying enough attention to care whether they're getting an A, B, or a D. But that's super interesting. So then what we know about that is that your parents equated doing with well-being, and I do not equate doing with well-being. I think well-being can lead to well-doing, but for the most part, they are not anywhere near the same. So for instance, if I say to you, don't be a bad girl, I think we've talked about this, versus, hey, that's a bad thing you did. Oh. I love you no matter what. You're a good girl, but that is a bad thing you did. There's a big difference, and most people don't emphasize that difference. Mm-hmm. So you are crying over spilled milk because that's such a bad thing you did. That means you're such a bad person.
Mm-hmm. But how many times do we all do it to ourselves? You do something and you go, I'm such an idiot. I shouldn't have done that.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
rather than realize you just made a mistake. You did a stupid thing.
Of course. But we do that. We do that because we learn to do that. Again, children learn 3 ways: by example, by example, by example. We learn to do that. We're always teaching our children for the future, right?
So how do you unlearn?
Well, you fight back. You know, we're talking about this thing, and I talk about this so much because I find it anathema. But I understand people are always saying to me, "I'm struggling with my weight." What are you doing? Well, look at me, I'm fat. Well, okay, you're not struggling with your weight, you're accepting your weight. That's your business. Then love that body that you're in. You can either get the body you love or love the body you have. I don't know the other choice. I don't know what the other choice is. I guess you can hate the body you have and continue to complain about it, but do nothing. Or I'm struggling with my anxiety. What are you doing to struggle with it? No, but I mean, I'm anxious. Right. You're not struggling with it. Struggling means you're fighting back. So when it comes to that self-esteem of the listener and the not enoughness, we start with looking at, so the easy beginning is to look at all the ways you tell yourself you're not enough. And what do the sentences sound like? And what do you do in response to your idea that you're not enough? And you want to ask yourself the question, not enough for whom? Not enough for what? Not enough for when? So answer your own questions. Dig in and say, what do I even mean by that? Not enough to be a billionaire? Not enough to be loved? Not enough to be taken seriously? What are you not enough about? And then go all the way back once you've got that list. Go all the way back to the first time you remember hearing that or feeling that or telling yourself that. You know, did your mother talk a lot about not being enough for herself? Are you mirroring her? Or did she was she constantly so stressed out, to go back to stress? You observed her being stressed out and you decided that you were the problem. And if only you could be better, she wouldn't be so stressed out.
So I'm hearing you. And of course, there's a ton of stuff coming up, you know.
Yeah. I love that about you.
Here's where I'm stuck. I don't know what to do with it. So can I tell you just a brief story and then you tell me how to snap out of it? Like,
Okay.
and I'll
Snap out of it.
No, because I did. That's what I do. I mean, I'm not like, I'm not stupid. So I'm like, all right, here it is. Right? So, okay. So there were 2 things. One is I'm adopted.
Uh-huh.
So I was told I was adopted from the time I was old enough to remember. Okay.
Yeah.
I remember when I was told, because I went to Jewish parochial schools before becoming a Christian later on in life, but Jewish parochial schools, man meets woman, they get married, and then they have children, and that's what you do. And if you have a child out of wedlock, if you will, this was 105 years
It's a
ago.
great word, isn't it? Wedlock.
Right, out of wedlock.
Yeah,
I just
wedlock.
remember that word, and we're talking, it was in my first house that I can remember. So it was an apartment before our home. So I was 7, maybe. And I was told, well, your mom wasn't married. So in my head, knowing that, okay, if someone I was called a bastard to the faith. Like, so that's under 3rd grade. So I've got that story.
We survive. I'm just saying.
At the same time, here's the other story that my mom and my brother were into spooky stories. I am not and never will be. And my mom used to, when she would get mad and calm down, she would tell me the story. If I don't get in line, like if I don't behave myself, at night when I sleep, like a caterpillar turns into a butterfly, I'm going to fly out the window and she's going to close the window and I'll never be able to come back in.
Oh my God.
Oh, now my mom has passed away. I loved her. She loved me. I want that like on the record for, because
on
Steve
the record. Are you hearing that, audience? It's on the record. She
right.
loved
And
your mother.
I loved her.
Relevant to this conversation.
Okay. I'm a mom. I've done a lot wrong, I'm sure.
Sure.
So I'm very like careful with putting it in a perspective, like she was bad or shouldn't have said that or whatever it is. Like
She shouldn't have said that. And it doesn't mean she was bad. She was ill-trained also.
Right. Okay.
Right.
So now how do I snap out of it? Like, this is what I want. This is the question. Like, how do snap out of it? That's the way I feel.
Snap out of what for first? Like, that would be
getting a little stomach ache with you, Cheryl. Okay. You don't snap out of it. The only way through anything is into it. The only way through it is into it. You go back. Okay. So here's one way. There's a lot to say, but here's a little exercise you could do. Imagine, unless you actually have a picture of yourself at around 7 or whatever, right? But you could use a picture, or imagine, so you do your little breath meditation that I sent you, that I'm happy to send people if they ask me for it. You do that meditation and you breathe, and you breathe into your body. There's silence. There's not, rock music in the background or whatever. And you breathe and you breathe and you breathe. And as you do that, you call for, once you get really comfortable in your body, which is key, you call for an image or the presence of the 7-year-old. Let's start there. Your stuff started way before that, by the way, but let's start with 7-year-old.
What the heck?
And everybody's did to some degree.
Yeah.
So, okay. But you've got some good solid things to look at to use.
You're welcome. No, I'm kidding.
That story is a year of our therapy together.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So, because it's indicative, it's not the story itself. It's indicative of how your mother taught you to be in the world, and what your mother taught you about love and about loving yourself and value, personal value. It's all in that story, and everything else is going to be some repetition of that story, some version of that story.
So there is a reason why that story is poignant, like, to me.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. So let's just, for fun, before I give you the exercise, what do you imagine? Give me 3 things three interpretations for you of that story.
Someone could get so mad at you that they never want to be around you again.
Correct.
So,
now make that personal. Make that personal. Say that in a way that's about you rather than third personing. The minute we hear
so I could do something so bad that someone will never want to be around me again.
Absolutely.
Cancel.
And cancel.
Yeah.
And okay, so let's just even take that sentence, and from that sentence, what do you think you gleaned? What did you then assumed was your path to walk that would spare you, save you, whatever it would do?
Don't ever go to that point. Whatever
don't ever
you
go
do,
to that point. Well, so what does that mean? Don't ever.
Well, I would say be as perfect as you can be. Like, meaning get a good grade, clean the house. Don't step outside, out of bounds.
Don't ever step out of bounds. Don't ever step out of bounds. Okay, so what we do is, in my the one thing I want to encourage people always to do is to explore in what I call vertical ways. Right. So a lot of people don't explore at all. They just talk horizontally, basically. So how are you today? Well, I'm having a really rough time. So then, are you going to the store later, or how's that going to work? You know what I mean? They go to a new topic. So they're working this way, as opposed to, Oh, you're having a rough time? What kind of a rough time? Well, I'm a little aggravated. Oh, what are you aggravated about? Right? So that's vertical thinking. So now you say, I have to be perfect, right? So then you ask yourself, what does perfect mean? I can never say anything wrong. I can never do anything wrong. What does wrong mean? I can never say anything that will upset anybody. What will happen if you say something that upsets somebody? They'll leave me forever, or I'll be banished, or I'll be marginalized. And if you're marginalized or banished or you're left forever, what will happen to you? You see? So you go down, 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 down. There's no snapping out of it. Here's two things that are important to know. There's no snapping out of it, nor is it that important or appropriate. And time does not heal all wounds. Bull. Time does not heal all wounds. That's so crazy. Wounds fester. Surgery heals wounds. You get in there, you dig around, you sew things up. You go towards them, you use the proper medication.
But here's the thing, if okay, so if I'm taught that, right? So if I'm taught that perfection, if you will not, okay. I'm not afraid to go for someone's jugular. So how did that happen? Out of all this, you would think I'd be scared of my own shadow, and I'm the opposite.
Yeah, well, there's this thing called the organic construction of you. First of all, we're put together in particular ways. Some people are naturally extroverted. Some people are naturally introverted. I think we're all extroverted introverts or introverted extroverts. But and as we age, I think that becomes more and more true that things blend.
Yeah.
But some people are naturally, if you go to a schoolyard, you'll see some kids playing over in a corner by themselves, and some kids give me that.
Right.
Let me show you, or whatever. And the kids will be doing that very, very young. Some kids share, some kids steal. It's what happens. And of course, some of that is nature. And a lot of it's nurture or lack thereof. Okay, so whatever is woven into you in terms of, we'll call it aggression, which can be converted to assertion, but anyway, aggression, is what pops up. And I would guess that you have some residual resentment about a number of things. One, being called the bastard to the faith. No, what is it?
Bastard to the faith.
Bastard to the faith.
Yeah.
This seems to me like a sentence that can't even make sense a little bit. How could you be a bastard and faith be part of that sentence? How are you being criticized for your own birth situation?
Right.
Demeaned and diminished.
Yeah.
For your birth situation, and they link that with the faith. That makes me nuts. Just terrible. Okay, but so you've already got this label, born with a scarlet letter on your forehead, right? So, bastard. And the B, scarlet letter is B in this case. And there's no faith in that. Anyway. Okay. So you've got the label. You hear about the label pretty early on. And I think your little person got mad about that. And I think you've got some resentment, unworked through resentment, about the way you were characterized. The fact that your mother, whether it was the best choice in the universe or not, we have stuff about being adopted.
Yeah.
We do. There's libraries full of books. And you and I've talked a little bit about this, about adopted, and this yearning to meet the birth parents. Not everybody has it, but most do. Because there's this, it's almost a primitive, desire, this connection especially to the mother. It doesn't have as much to the father, but it's to the mother.
I did.
Because after all, we're hanging out in the stomach for a while.
Yeah.
Well, we're adopted, but we're not adopted at inception.
Right.
We're adopted after we've
Right.
been cooking, you know?
Right.
So we already have these things. And we have some of their elements and their genes and all those things, right? So I think that most of the people, I've worked with a lot of adopted kids that were adopted, and and sometimes they have the best parents. I mean, they really luck of the draw there, or a pattern, I would say. But they still have this anxiety. And when we have an anxiety, a deep primary anxiety, it's going to go into different ways depending upon our nature, I would say, to some degree, or how we saw our parents handle things. Now, I don't know if there was anger in your house, if you saw fighting or any of that, but that would be the teacher for you in that. So now you have that. Okay, so here we've got this. Number one, mom got rid of me. Dad, whoever he was, didn't care enough or know enough to rescue me from mom getting rid of me. Right? Now, that could be not the story at all, you understand. It was like agonizing. My mother was so young and she knew she couldn't take care of a child, and she did the best possible. She wanted me to have the best possible life, so she put me up for there's a version. So, but that's not how it lives in the little person in us.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And then I go to a family with this perfectionist mother who said these dreadful things to me. She didn't know they were dreadful. She thought she was giving you a good lesson. I have this quick story about my biological father, who I didn't spend, I spent in the course of my entire life, I'd call it hours with, and but at one point I was in a conversation with him on the phone, and he was explaining to me how he had been a very good father before. This is in the book, before he left when I was 4. And one of the ways he was explaining what a great father he was is he said, you used to have this doll that you would carry. It was the same size you were, right? You were a little thing. You were probably 2 or something like that, 2.5. And you had this doll that was the height of you. And you would take this doll everywhere. Already I'm sad about this because I clearly had no friends. So I took this doll everywhere. I slept with the doll, and I took the doll everywhere I went and all these kinds of things. He said, but I found that you would run into the street sometimes, and I just needed to cure you of running into the street. So one day I figured it out. So I took your doll, and you loved this doll like it was your sister. And I took this doll and I put it on the driveway. And I put you on the lawn to watch, and I took the car and I drove back and forth over the doll until it broke into 100 pieces. And you never ran into the street again. I couldn't even speak when you told me this.
Yeah, I'm ready to cry with this story.
I know.
So what did you say? What?
Well, I was trying to arrange to see him at that point for a hot minute and ask him medical questions, the things you don't know when you're adopted. But I was just stunned. I was just horrified that he thought this was great parenting, is where I went. I was old enough to have, so I actually don't believe I said anything. I was so stunned I can't remember if I said anything. That thing where you someone tells you something, or even you get your courage up to say, this really hurt me. And often I'll say with clients, and what did they say? And they go, yeah, I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's taken so much to get up that courage.
To say it. Yep.
Yeah. But if you took that, Cheryl, if you took that story, wrote it out, and then break it down into pieces, and this anger you have, it's based, I think, I'm going to take a guess here and say, in your organic understanding that was a horrifying story to tell you, and a horrifying way to get you to behave. And it really was. That's a terrible story. That's worse than the doll story I've got. It's just terrible. And so I think your little person got mad. And you still have this resentment. Yes, you love your mother. Yes, she's gone. You're glad you loved her. Yeah, all that sort of stuff. That's fine. But it does indicate, and that being said, it does indicate the way she taught you to go through the world. And when you talk, and guess what? You can be mad and sad and loving and, just want to spit chew glass or whatever. You could have all those things simultaneous. Feelings are simultaneous. They're not like one. We just get the one.
Right.
So part of to answer your listener as well, the not enoughness is a very common response. But what's behind that is, if I'm enough, whatever, again, people have to really discover, what does that mean? Enough for whom, for what, for when, for where, all the things. If I'm enough, I will be lovable. And they'll keep me, in your case. Because now you have a reinforcement of people throwing you out the window and closing the window on you. That's what this is a pattern conversation for you. It's in the adoptive piece. You must have done something wrong. I mean, you were born a bastard to the faith. You must have done that. That's your fault, clearly. And so we make up these stories about it, and then we proceed. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go through I'm going to be mad, but people won't know that much, except when my hair catches on fire.
Yeah.
But most of the time they won't know. And also, I'm not going to tell them that much about me in a real way. I'm not going to talk about certainly not going to talk about my feelings with my husband or my best friend. I'm not going to do that. Because, if he finds out who I really am underneath all this, all these pretty tats and my long hair, if he finds out who I am, he's going to throw out the window and close that window, and I will never get back in.
Okay, so now, we could do a whole nother half hour on that, because that's the exact opposite of how I perceive you to be.
Right.
She doesn't act that way in any way whatsoever. So that's what throws me.
Well, because there is a fear of being her organic self, her natural self, the person she was born to be.
What do you find that person?
Right.
Yeah, she finds it.
Because maybe that person's a little less pissed.
That person is what?
A little less pissed, he said.
That person is less pissed. That person, because Cheryl, you have to be afraid to not be pissed. You've used pissed as a safety mechanism, because pissed keeps people away.
Huh. Wow.
Because you have something in you that says, if I don't keep you away, you'll throw me away.
Ooh. All right.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So maybe you leave before you can be thrown away, or maybe you make sure nobody gets too close, like deeply close. There's all kinds of versions of what that means. Yeah.
Oh. All right, we need 5 hours. Can we do a 5-hour therapy?
We can, and just split it up. We'll just
and then I want you to fix me once and for all.
Right.
That's your task.
Snap
Ready,
out of
go.
it. Yeah. Here's what I do want to say, though, because I know our resident in Touhyville that asked the question about not being enough. So I'd love it if because you asked some questions there, and I know he listens every day. So I'd love for him to to come back with some thoughts on that, and maybe some follow-up questions like, okay, I did this and felt this, now what? Like I would love that.
And by the way, maybe you want to invite that person to come on Tuesday.
We will do that. We will do that and see if they want.
And we'll have a direct conversation.
That would be great. We'll do that too. So speaking of things to come, I know you mentioned if you follow Dr. Nikki Monty on Facebook, look for Dr. Nikki Nicki J Monty Monti, that we'd get a sneak preview of a little bit of the cover.
Instagram also,
or on Instagram as well. If you look on the screen right now, we've got a little preview of the cover. I got to tell you, I know we're not going to do it right now, but I'm really looking forward to discussing the book and getting into all of it, because I've got a lot of questions about digging into yourself for a book. So I can't wait to really talk in depth about the book as well. So I think that's
great. I'm excited to do that.
Yeah. So
I'm excited to read it. We've got it, and we're going on vacay, and when we do, we're listening to it on audio
on our long,
on our journey. So it's
fun.
The book, by the way,
you'll be in therapy the whole time while you read the book.
Right.
You'll need therapy.
Right.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that tech. Internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344, because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Fall into a new future at St. Joseph's College in Rensselaer. We're gearing up for the final career training programs of 2025, and spots are limited. Choose from flexible options in commercial driving, building and trades, veterinary, and healthcare. Whether you're fresh out of high school or ready for a career change, this is your moment. Affordable, local, and career ready. Start here and go anywhere. Enroll today at stjoe.edu.
Hello. Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to .in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster, owned and operated company that puts customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo, Monticello, and Catlin to Wanata, and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at .in.
Hi, Zoe Saldana. Welcome to T-Mobile. Here's your new iPhone 16 on us.
And here's my old phone to trade in.
You don't need a trade-in. When you're mobile, we'll help you pay off your old phone up to $800. And
there's always a trade-in.
Not right now at T-Mobile.
If I have to give you something in return for karma,
that's okay.
I don't really have much in my purse. Oh, let's see. Juice box. I'm a mom.
I'm good. Seriously.
Let me check. Oh, hot sauce. Take it.
Really, I'm fine.
Oh, I have raisins, a balloon, sweet one sack. I've got cupcakes in the car.
Switch to T-Mobile. Get a new iPhone 16 with Apple Intelligence on us. No trade-in needed. We'll even pay off your phone up to $800.
With
24 monthly bill credits, new line, $100 per month on Experience Beyond. Finance agreement $829.99 and qualifying order. For well qualified plus tax and $10 connection charge. Payout via virtual prepaid card. Allow 15 days. Credits end and balance due if you pay off early or cancel. See T-Mobile.com.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm, A-rated by the Better Business Bureau. Their award-winning team of tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to end your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other IRS actions. Make sure you're getting the best options to solve Optima today. For a free confidential consultation,
call 800-707-4522. 800-707-4522. 800-707-4522.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies, no waiting.
Yeah, you guys are not going to believe what happened.
What happened? What happened?
I woke up this morning.
And?
It's Thursday.
Today is Thursday. Well, so far that is very believable.
What do you have?
Well, I brought you the greatest gift of all.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
Loud early morning. Early morning entertainment.
Well, in that case,
Entertain me.
It's showtime.
welcome to Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you here, having fun on a Thursday morning. Hope you guys enjoyed Therapy Thursday again this week. Got into some deep things, as well as resident of Touhyville had a question and got into that. And so not only covered our stuff, but yours as well. You're welcome to ask questions of Dr. Nikki. You can send them in through Facebook to us. You can send them to her. And we'll keep it anonymous, just like we did there. We didn't say who sent in the question, but it just helps you out. But portion of the show is running brought to us by our friends over at Another Season in the Mountain Ticket for any reason. Head to Another Season, and they are in the midst of their going out of business sale. 15% off store-wide, excluding Sympathy. Continues through this Friday, so that's tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
They will not be open Saturday.
Right.
For Touch of Dutch. They're not going to be open during Touch of Dutch. So so you can head out there. And, of course, Carla from Another Season is going to be part of the Touch of Dutch parade.
Mm-hmm.
She's winning the first ever Legacy Award.
Yes.
And she's
got
going to
some
have a special
crazy driver.
chauffeur.
Right.
Now, yeah, so be on the lookout for the bright red bug going through the parade.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? What are you, number
4?
Number 4?
Yeah, I'm right behind the beginning of the whole thing.
Wow! All right, so yeah. And Cheryl's going to be throwing out clothing from her closet. So for kids that don't want that, no. She'll have the back open.
You get an outfit, and you get an outfit.
No, I don't know if you guys plan on doing any candy or anything like that, but that always makes me nervous, the candy at the parades and stuff.
Well,
because the kids go running up, and it's it's
and
that always makes me nervous.
I'm not going to drive and throw.
No,
I just you're supposed to stop. I know. Citizens of Demott, beware.
Cheryl's going to have her phone in the pocket, and she's going to be focused on the road, even though she's going like 1.
Annual parade and the last annual parade.
Can I just tell you? So I have only myself driven in 2 parades.
Mm-hmm.
Both were the Rensselaer Christmas parade.
I was in one of them. Then.
You went one of them with me, yeah. But I drove in those. You sat in the passenger side.
Were you scared like a nervous
I
Polaris?
was. One, because people wave to us and I want to acknowledge, I want to say hi. I want to be present in what we're doing. And I want to be aware that the parade can slow down and stop in front of me. And that the little kids aren't running around and, because the time that you and I did it, that's what happened behind us.
Well, we were like the caboose to the first half. We were like someone cut the head off the snake.
It was a big gap in between. Right.
And then I'm like, what just happened?
Uh-huh.
We were the 3-car pre-parade.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
So anyway, head over to another season, 15% off everything except sympathy, 3% upcharge on credit cards, so bring cash. All sales are final, and if you have a gift card or gift certificate from there, it has to be used by October 15th. So make sure you use that up. Also want to mention our friends over at Shorty's, Raceway, Marathon, and BP gas stations through the rest of this month. They've been doing it all summer. 5 cents from every gallon at the Rensselaer BP gas station. 5 cents from every gallon goes to the St. Joseph's College Building Trade Program. All right, time for the Mr. P. Locksmith and Security, dumb criminal of the day.
Perhaps it's time you tried a new profession. What I mean is, you don't seem to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
All right. Today's dumb criminal comes to us from Maryland. We've got
a new one.
Yeah, we've got a wacko dumb criminal. Listen, I understand. When someone owes you money, it's hard. It's awkward because you don't want to ask, but you need the money. You know, so there's ways to handle it. Maybe a simple text, maybe a hey, just make sure you didn't forget. I would not recommend lighting their house on fire. 51-year-old Janice Oney was arrested after she intentionally started a fire at a man's home in Maryland because he owed her $7. $7? You couldn't have found another way to work this out? A payment plan? The man said Janice was someone he had known for several years. She showed up at his house on July 3rd, became upset, demanding $7 she claimed he owed her. They argued, and she left. I'm just going to tell you, if I've known someone for years,
and they owe you $7,
and they come to me and say I owe them $7, I would assume I forgot about it, or even if I know I didn't, I would go, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and I would get them the $7. I don't think I would fight them.
Have it.
Right. So then I might say, "Hey, I don't have it right now. Give me a day or two. Give me a week. But I don't have $7 with someone I've known for a long time, unless it says they know each other. It doesn't say they're friends. So, because I can tell you, we had a woman that lived down the block from us, 2 doors down.
Yeah.
Who was wacko cuckoo. Wacko cuckoo, like there were days she would sit on her front porch, cement steps, take her work boots off, like hiking boots, set them down, light a cigarette for her and light a cigarette for her boot, and put it in the laces and sit and have a conversation with her boot. Called the police one time on my dad. Police showed up at our door on a weekend morning. I don't know what time it was.
She called the police on your dad. He is the police.
Well, but I mean, he was,
okay.
He's not in uniform all day at my house.
Yeah.
This day he was just in regular Saturday attire, probably, shorts and a t-shirt. Because she claimed that she gave him money to go buy her cigarettes and he kept the money and never came back.
How do you
Never
even
took place.
disprove that? What do you just go whack-a-doodle?
Yeah, it was more times than, at least 2 or 3 times that I remember that she was taken away for loony time. Yeah. So, yep.
Yikes.
So anyway, back to loony time in Maryland. So they argued about the $7. She left, then came back a few minutes later with a bottle of gasoline, poured it on the front door and ignited it, then sped off on her bicycle. Thankfully, the guy noticed the fire and was able to extinguish it before authorities arrived. Janice is now facing a slew of charges, including first and second degree arson, malicious burning, reckless endangerment, and destruction of property.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's wacko cuckoo. And the guy never said why he thought that she owed him or that he owed her $7, but he wasn't aware of it. So protect yourself from dumb criminals with hardware, locksmith, and surveillance from Mr. P Locksmith and Security. So if this happened,
is he part of the perpetual packaging?
How did I have to ask? preposterous. What is it? Preposterous packaging.
Precise.
Particularly preposterous packaging day for Mr. B. I don't know if I bet he packages quite particularly preposterous. His packaging is, I believe. Protect yourself from dumb criminals with Mr. P, Locksmith and Security, and protect yourself from locking yourself out of your house and your car and your business. He's there to help. 219-866-7171, 24/7 on-call service. Don't forget to check out the website, mrplocksmith.com. All right, got to take a quick break. Oh, my goodness. It's 8:52.
No.
Yeah. So,
wow.
Yeah, so we're not even going to have a chance. Like,
Time
we're
flew.
going to have to get to high note. And then, yeah, so
I'm ready for you.
All right, so stick around for that. Holy mackerel.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Gladspa Pharmacy is your neighborhood pharmacist. At Gladspa, Angie and her team go above and beyond and are there to answer all of your questions with knowledge and care to keep your family at their healthiest or to help your family get nursed back to health. Gladspa Pharmacy is about more than just medication refills. They carry beautiful gift items and collectibles, including candles, balloons, toys, and greeting cards. Check out Gladspa's wide variety of CBD and daily vitamin supplements. Need your annual flu or COVID vaccine to stay healthy this season? Call for your appointment today. Visit Gladspa Pharmacy at 500 South Grand Street in Fowler or visit online at gladspapharmacy.com. Gladspa Pharmacy, their family caring for yours.
Recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Home Improvement Guru. We're in the lightning round. The winner of this round will be the grand prize winner. So let's go. What hardware store has been serving Rensselaer and the surrounding area with the goal of being your one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs since 1987? Bill.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Who has a great selection of name brand hand and power tools, paint, plumbing supplies, doors, and windows? Susie.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer?
Correct. Our final question. If you call 219-204-2140 when you're looking for help with a project, they can refer you to the right person for the job. Joe.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Looks like we're out of time, but with Kim's Hardware and Lumber, you're always a winner because from the roof to the basement, Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer has you covered. Open 7 days a week. When their country asked them to serve, they served their country. Now it's our turn to support our veterans. Make your plans now to be at Goodstock Operation Restoring Hope Music Festival, Saturday, August 16th in Goodlands Foster Park. The mission of this day-long music festival is to support the Jasper Newton Veterans Assistance Fund that provides assistance to veterans and their families in Jasper and Newton counties that are facing financial hardship. The day starts with a pancake breakfast at 8 a.m., followed by a motorcycle flag escort ride to honor our military heroes. Gates open at 1:30 with plenty of food, community vendors, and a day of unforgettable live music, highlighted by performances from Lindsay Lau, the Jason Wells Band, the Y Store, and Rock America. Buy your tickets online at goodstockmusicfestival.eventbrite.com or at the gate. For more information and sponsorship information, visit goodstockmusicfestival.com or email them at info@goodstockmusicfestival.com. Goodstock, Operation Restoring Hope Music Festival, Saturday, August 16th in Goodlands Foster Park. Help support America's heroes.
Another season in DeMott is going out of business, and now's your chance to save big. All merchandise is currently 15% off except bereavement items. Furniture, bodices, fixtures, everything is priced to move. Discover home decor, candles, garden accents, men's grooming must-haves, charcuterie items, women's clothing, jewelry, forever flowers, unique patches, and more. All sales are final, so don't wait. Visit another season before it's too late. 605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. When it's gone, it's gone.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brooke, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services, whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care. Each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab, and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
Joanne, are you sure this is a good idea? You really want me to shoot you out of a cannon?
A buyer called and wanted to know what the roof looked like, so I'm going to get a good picture.
The team at Jenkins Realtors will go above and beyond to help you buy or sell your home. Since 1976, Jenkins Realtors have been helping the people in our community buy the home of their dreams or make that move by selling their home. Call 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
Did you get a good picture?
All righty. It is time for us to wrap things up for a fun time Thursday. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Portion of the show this morning, by the way, brought to us by Steve Specialized Services. Big time summer blowout, up to $1,500 off on select models.
Wow.
Of Bad Boy mowers and Bandits. So make sure you check that out.
Bad boy mower.
On 231 in Rensselaer. Check that out. Also want to mention Bain Welker is hiring now service technicians. Start strong, grow with Case IH. Apply today at bain-welker.com. That's Bain, B-A-N-E -Welker, WELKER.com/work with us. All one word, work with us. So Bain Welker is an equal opportunity employer. So make sure you check that out if you're looking for a gig. All right. Let's end on a high note, for goodness sakes.
All right. Today's high note I really liked because it made me think. So here we go. A person's emotional response to your need isn't about you. You could be the best communicator in the world asking for a basic relational need. Yet people will always perceive you through the lens of their own experiences, value systems, and emotional capacity. How people perceive your needs isn't about you. Remember that.
Okay. There you go. All right. Hope you enjoyed listening to the program today as much as we enjoyed doing it. Have yourself just a wonderful Thursday. We're going to do it all again tomorrow right here in Touhyville. Friday already. So have yourself a great day. Take care.
Looking for the freshest fruits and veggies around? Come on down to the Rensselaer Farmers Market every